Yeah. What's good, neighborhood? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am here. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Got the homie Try Burrow in the building. Trigger, Try. What up, homie? That's you. What's up, Try? All right, well, we're going to try to get his audio right. We was just having a conversation about it, and his audio was good. Can't hear him now. So while he figures that out, real quick, it's your man, Martin Nash. You got a damn good show planned for you today, and you gonna love it. Got some damn good topics up here. We got to talk about your boy Donald Trump failing miserably with his war activities and ventures, and we got to talk about this little Boosie accusations. Mystikal, JAYZ, Cam, Mace, one got to go, and there's a lot of other good topics on the docket. So let me run the intro. If you know the song, sing along. It's your man Martin Nash. Got Try Burrow in the building, and we're gonna have a damn good show. Let's get it. Okay, where's the intro? There we go.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your area. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
Yeah. What's good? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am here. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It is the #1 hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why life is serious enough. Try, what up? Mic check 1 2. Try, you alive? Your mic is muted if you're talking. Okay.
Oh, shit. My bad. My mic was muted. My bad.
This nigga right here, bro. Sabotaging. Now, what's good, man? Talk to the people, man. Introduce yourself for the people who don't know.
Yeah.
Tell them how they can reach you and follow you, bro.
Yeah, man. We here.
Try.
You can find me on Instagram, __gigolo.
Now we got a delay. I guess. Go ahead.
I'm here, yo.
Go ahead.
You can find me on Instagram, __DAT, that ain't rap podcast on YouTube. Raw Takes Unfiltered on YouTube. Follow those channels, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff.
Tell people what days you do your show.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on That Ain't Rap Podcast, and then on Raw Takes Unfiltered Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out.
Yeah, let's jump right into it, man. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna try to get through it within a timely fashion. Bronze, what up? Let's talk about it. So we got to get into the current news of the day. This nigga Donald Trump done lost his mind, bro. What is going on with this guy Trump is let me pull it up. Trump had said a couple things. He said we was winning and we already won, but then he said, nah, we're gonna be here a little bit longer. I need more money. But he didn't tell none of these allies about the war, but then he's asking everybody to help him. Listen to what he said right here. Let me share the screen so y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
This dude has no class, no decorum. Sometimes he reminds me of Grandpa. You know, when Grandpa don't take his meds when he get a little older. You get what I'm saying? You know how Grandpa be when he don't take his meds as he get a little older. That's how your boy. Now listen to what the question was, and listen to what his answer was. Let me turn the volume up.
Of course, no, Japan and US are very good friends. But one question: why didn't you tell US allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about we Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing, you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay,
look at her face like, yo, my man. He said, why y'all didn't tell me about Pearl Harbor? Watch her eyes when he's
surprised in Japan. Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay, right? You know, he's asking me, do you believe in surprise? I think much more so than us. And we had to surprise him, and we did. And because of that surprise, we knocked out, the first 2 days, we probably knocked out 50% of.
Bro, he's sitting there with the Japanese prime minister. Keep in mind, you know that Pearl Harbor shit led to us dropping 2 atomic bombs on Japan. This is very poor taste, bro. What the hell is wrong with Donald Trump, yo? And keep in mind, these people aren't. He didn't say. And keep in mind, at that time they were our enemies. Japan was our enemy. So that question was about why you didn't tell our allies. Why you didn't tell your friends, you know, that you was gonna do this? He said, well, I mean, we wanted surprise. He even said it with a broken accent. He didn't say we wanted to surprise him. He said we wanted surprise. Donald Trump ain't shit, man. Let me play this other clip. This watch this, hold up. You know, you see that she got her arm in there, kind of pushing him away a little bit. Yo, this, but we got some major news. They just said the war is going down. We had somebody to the guy with the highest security clearance in the administration just quit, named Joe Kent. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What did you hear about?
That's crazy.
Now he's under investigation. All of a sudden, they said, well, the investigation was going on before he quit. Stop it, nigga.
I mean, I ain't really got like a thing on it. I just like, you know.
Go ahead. We got a delay.
I feel like we need to send them all to war. Let them. Why we fight? Why we warring with Iran, yo?
Because Israel said, do my work. You my dog. You're going to do what I tell you to do. That's really what it seemed like. It seemed like we're doing what Israel tell us to do. And that's what he said in his meeting. In his statement. He said, yo, we can't, he said, yo, I can't in good faith do this. You know, he got sent to war 11 times. This dude is a Green Beret. He was a CIA paramilitary officer. Do you know what that is? A CIA paramilitary officer? Bro, this delay is killing me, bro. I don't even know if you're there or not. There you go. So he's gone. See what I'm saying? It's like a delay. I don't know if he's there, if he's not there. What's up, Lisa? This dude was a CIA paramilitary officer, so he's not just no Joe Blow, soldier. This guy's a super soldier. They make movies about guys like him. When you see guys going to enemy lines behind the scenes, doing hostage extractions and all of that stuff. This guy's a super soldier. Super soldier. Like, I don't like his politics. I definitely think he's racist against Muslims at times, but I can't deny his military record though. The record is the record. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you broke we lost your try. Did you this is what I was saying. I said Joe Kent is a CIA paramilitary officer. He was a Green Beret. I said I ain't gotta like his politics, but the guy's military record speaks for itself. He did 11 combat tours. He's what they call a Gold Star family member. That means you lost a family member to war. He's a Gold Star husband. He lost his wife to a suicide bomber. You get what I'm saying? Say what you want to about his politics. You can't deny his military record. And this guy Joe Kent said, "Hey, look, it was no threat back in June when we bombed him last time. It ain't no threat now. I don't know why we doing this." Top has the highest CIA. Has the highest security clearance in the whole shit. Go ahead, react to that. Try what we doing, bro. We live, bro. I'm talking to you. You ain't even saying nothing back. That's
Crazy.
So, go ahead. Look what you doing. You shoveling snow? Huh? Try it. We live, bro. I'm talking to you, giving you the floor. You're not even talking, bro. We can't even hear you, and you're not talking.
I can't hear you.
All right, leave out and come back in.
I can't hear you. That's right.
Yeah, come back in there. What's up, Puro? Yeah, this nigga fucking up show right now. We got to get it together, Try. Got to get it together. Well, you might have to call in on Instagram because you was good on Instagram, but now you're on the stream and we can't hear you. I'm gonna play this clip from what they said. What Joe Kent? Let me play this clip. What Joe Kent, crazy ass, what he was talking about, and Tulsi Gabbard. Like, so here's the thing: if we're winning the war and the war is already won, my only question is for these Trump fans, why do we need to give $200 billion? Why is he asking for $200 billion? Nah. No, you need to get it from Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and all these other people that you just gave all these tax breaks to. That's who you need to get the $200 billion from. Not me, not Lisa, not Puro, not Bronze, not Try. Go get it from your billionaire buddies. This is crazy. So he wants Japan to send ships to the Strait of Hormuz, and Japan is like, nah. They said, nah. They said we refusing, even if it's a hypothetical situation. We can't do it. We not gonna do it. Can you hear me now? Try. Oh, damn it, man. Bro, this ain't working, bro. This ain't working. Cause I keep talking to you and I don't even know if you're there or not. I just hear this mic moving around and you're not even communicating, bro. You still can't hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. I didn't know. I just asked.
Go
ahead. So what?
I'm trying to hear you.
All right, let me play this clip. Listen to this. I want to start.
Yeah.
Play this. Listen to this shit right here. Let me fast forward. I'll fast forward. Let me go to this clip, and then I want you to respond to this clip. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Here we go. Yeah, but this is definitely escalating. It seems like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But this is Joe Kent. Let me share the screen. Here we go. Check this out.
United States government, National Counterterrorism Director as
National Counterterrorism Director. Can you hear me, Try? Damn. This shit is killing me, bro. Hey, Try. You might try. This ain't working for me, bro. Because you up here and I'm talking to you. And I'm saying, can you hear me? And you're not even responding. Are you there?
Yo,
You can't hear shit, bro? You ain't responding.
I'm not hearing you though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not hearing you, bro.
So
I'm
you
not
can
hearing
hear me
you.
now, though.
I'm only hearing it like in sections.
Can everybody else out there in TV land, can y'all hear me?
I hear you now. I wasn't hearing you before.
Okay. We about 20 minutes in, bro, and it's a little frustrating, bro. Because I'm talking loud and clear, and I'm like, I'll say, hey, try. And then it's like dead silence for like 20 seconds.
I hear,
You know what
I
I'm
hear you
saying?
now.
Okay,
I hear you
bro.
now.
All right. All right, let me play this clip.
as of a couple of days ago. Iran was not an imminent threat to the United States. Let's take a listen.
Was Iran on the verge of getting a nuclear weapon?
No, they weren't, 3 weeks ago when this started, and they weren't in June either. I mean, the Iranians have had a religious ruling, a fatwa, against actually developing a nuclear weapon since 2004. That's been in place since 2004. That's available in the public sphere. But then also we had no intelligence to indicate that fatwa was being disobeyed or it was on the cusp of being lifted. The Iranian strategy, it's actually pretty pragmatic. The Iranians are obviously aware of what's taking place in their region, and their strategy was to not completely abandon their nuclear program, because they saw what happened to Muammar Gaddafi in Libya when he said, hey, I've got no more nukes. I'll do what you say. I'll give up my nukes.
And we gave him the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah, we regime changed him, and he was, executed by his own people in the most horrific way.
Sodomized by a bayonet. Right.
The Iranians' position, when viewed from the lens of the region, was actually fairly pragmatic. They were preventing, themselves from developing a bomb, but they still wanted the ability. They wanted the ability to enrich. They wanted the ability to have some components so that they weren't completely stripped of it. And when we always assessed that they were either several months or a year, 2 years away from actually being able to develop a nuclear weapon. And that's not because the Iranians are stupid people. I think we can tell right now that the Iranians are anything but stupid. They had the ability, I think, that the brain power to actually develop one, or they could have simply traded a ton of oil with Pakistan or with someone else to actually get a nuclear weapon. They were not doing that. We had no intelligence to indicate that they were.
Does that sound like a bunch of religious fanatics who don't think, or what do they say? They're a theocracy.
So, what do you think of that, Try? React to the clip.
I don't know. I really don't watch the news, bro. Like, I just stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, but you just watched that clip.
I mean, I know they be warring. I just feel like the
Try.
I don't know. I don't even know what the hell they talking about.
Okay. You didn't listen to what he just said?
I heard what he said. It's just I don't watch the news, man. I stay away from politics and all that.
Yeah, but
that shit
I'm not asking you what happened last week on the news, and so you can say I don't know. I'm asking you, did you just hear that? You don't have an opinion on that? Just that's okay if you don't.
He said the white dude said something about the Iranians are not stupid.
Prior to never mind, bro. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad, Try.
Mark, I don't pay attention to politics, man. I don't do that stuff.
I think you're missing the forest for the trees. Hey, look, I don't have to pay attention to color finger painting, right? But if you play a 30-second video of somebody finger painting, and you say, so what do you think about that? I should be able to give an opinion about what I just saw. if I just saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or no?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot about finger painting, but you just showed me a 30-second video of somebody finger painting. I can tell you what I thought about it. But okay, whatever. Well, just hang it tight real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this. What's going on in that clip, ladies and gentlemen, is the director of counterintelligence, former director of counterintelligence, just said the reason why we're told we were going to war is a lie. That's what just happened. He said, hey, look, they wasn't close to getting a nuclear weapon in June. They're not close to getting a nuclear weapon now. And at the end of the day, if they really wanted a nuclear weapon, you know what they could do? Just trade tons of oil to a country like Pakistan and just get one. They don't even have to make one. They could just trade it off to another country. Let's play this clip right here, and then we can move on to the next part.
As submitted to the
Now, this is a senator from Georgia, John Ossoff, and he's questioning Tulsi Gabbard. What's up, D4L? Questioning Tulsi Gabbard about why we are at war. Now, she's going to answer the questions very honestly, but then he's going to ask her one question particularly at the end, and she's not going to feel too comfortable answering that because that would mean she would have to tell the truth, and that truth will go against the God King Donald Trump. Listen to this.
committee in advance of this hearing stated that as a result of last summer's airstrikes, quote, Iran's nuclear enrichment program was obliterated, end quote, correct?
That's right.
And is that in fact the assessment of the intelligence community?
Yes.
So the assessment of the intelligence community is that Iran's nuclear enrichment program was obliterated by last summer's airstrikes.
Yes.
In the opening statement you submitted to the committee last night also stated, quote, there has been no effort since then to try to rebuild their enrichment capability, end quote, correct?
Try, are you paying attention so far? Do you hear the questions asked and what she's answering? I just want to make sure you're paying attention and we ain't leaving you behind. I know you don't watch the news, but are you watching this clip?
I see.
Are you listening to what he's asking and what she's answering? I just want to make sure you're still with us.
You said something.
Okay. God damn it, Try. You know it's a show, bro. You got to interact with the host and the guest and the clips.
Bro, but I'm watching it. I just don't do the politic thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying.
Right, but you knew this is the lead topic. This is the biggest story in the world.
I get it.
This is the biggest shit happening in the world.
But it's the biggest thing. But the government is corrupted. We have a president in office that's no good. He needs to be out. Why are we warring with Iran in the first place?
That's what we're talking about right now, Try. That's what that's what she's about to answer. Why? That's what we're talking about. Why we answering your question? They said they got nuclear weapons and they was imminent. There was an imminent threat and they was about to make nuclear weapons. They was about to have a nuclear weapons. The director of counterintelligence saying that's not true. The director of Homeland Security is saying that's not true. They ain't got no news and they ain't about to have it. And she's gonna answer this question, but then right there at the end, he gonna say, so why we at war? And he was like, well, Donald Trump can make up his own thing. He can assess his own threats. No, that's not true. He goes by the information y'all give him, but what we find out is he's going by the information Israel was giving him.
That their nuclear program was obliterated. So what's going on here? Said last summer, this nuclear threat was obliterated, that their nuclear program was obliterated. So what's going on here? This is D1. Let's listen to that.
That opening statement as submitted to the committee in advance of this hearing stated that as a result of last summer's airstrikes, quote, Iran's nuclear enrichment program was obliterated, end quote, correct?
That's right.
And is that in fact the assessment of the intelligence community?
Yes.
So the assessment of the intelligence community is that Iran's nuclear enrichment program was obliterated by last summer's airstrikes?
Yes.
In the opening statement you submitted to the committee last night also stated, quote, there has been no effort since then to try to rebuild their enrichment capability, end quote, correct?
That's right.
And that's the assessment.
That's her assessment. There's been no effort for them to try to build a bomb.
Of the intelligence community.
Yes.
That's true.
The White House stated on March 1st of this year that this war was launched and was, quote, a military campaign to eliminate the imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime, end quote. That's a statement from the White House. Quote, the imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime. Was it the assessment of the intelligence community that there was an imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime?
Watch this.
The intelligence community assessed that Iran maintained the intention to rebuild and to continue.
Intentions. She ain't gonna answer the question.
The intelligence community assessed that Iran maintained the intention to rebuild and to continue to grow their nuclear enrichment capability.
Was it the assessment of the intelligence community that there was a, quote, imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime, yes or no?
Senator, the only person who can determine what is and is not an imminent threat is the president.
False.
So
it's a damn lie. That's false. D4L, what's up? Lisa, I see you, Pittsburgh T. What up? What we have here is a situation where our boys and girls are getting sent off to die for a couple of reasons. Israel. That's it. Now, I've heard people say, hey, look, it's a race to the AI world, right? And we're moving it towards the AI, and AI, these big data centers, they need a lot of energy. China gets a lot of their energy from Iran. So by us trying to slow down the oil and the functions of Iran, we're basically controlling the energy. But that shit ain't working because China's still getting their oil. Iran let their oil go through on the boats. They are transporting over 100 million barrels of oil per day. They all right. They ain't shut the straight down for everybody. They just said America and America's homeboys. None of y'all getting through. Nigga, this my block, this my strip, and I run it like a stop sign. Nigga, you ain't going. You can't move. You can't move. You cool. You come on through. You too. Y'all come on through. And not only that, we're going to trade not in US dollars. We're going to trade in the currency that we say so. This is getting bad. The casualties are now over 200. Keep in mind, a casualty is not just a death. That is injured. That is missing. We have soldiers dying left and right. We got a boat going through now. They're trying to figure out how they're gonna navigate this situation and get these guys in there, because when they go through there, bro, they're gonna be sitting ducks. And right now they trying to trying to keep the peace. I'm sorry, they trying to reach out allegedly for a ceasefire. And Iran's like, nah, there ain't no ceasefire yet. You ain't felt enough pain yet. You gotta get this work. We are out there bombing schools. We're bombing infrastructure like churches, hospitals. Those are war crimes, by the way. Bombing schools, churches, hospitals. Those are war crimes. So you got Pete, Secretary of War Crimes, Hedgebreath, is up here just doing whatever he wants to do. Donald Trump is moving unchecked, and we living in some dangerous times. Try, you are in New York City. Are people up there talking about any potential of terrorist threats? Because you guys did get hit by 9/11.
I mean, they're always talking about terrorist threats. Like there was a couple of days ago, there was a terrorist threat at the subway, and you know, of course, it was a false alarm. I mean, that's been going on since 9/11. Like we've had like false alarm terrorist threats, and then we've had like some credible ones in Times Square and stuff. So there's always terrorist threats here.
When you look at these, I saw this post going around where one of the ministers of defense for Iran was saying, "Hey, look, the U.S. and Israel are planning." OTB, what up? They are planning a 9/11 style false flag operation. You know what a false flag operation is? You ever heard of that?
No, what is that?
False flags are when a false flag means like basically it's an operation that's strategically planned out, but it's covert, and it's like an attack or a sabotage. It could be a cyber incident, but it's executed to disguise the true perpetrator. Example, part of the reason we got into Vietnam was the Gulf of Tonkin, right? Being or what happened in the Gulf of Tonkin and things like that, like the bomb, the ship getting attacked. But sometimes it'll be your own government or that does shit like that to get, and they do this to get you excited and rally the support for whatever meaning. Operation Norwood was something that you can look up. I think it was like in '62. Basically, they wanted to blow up one of a U.S. plane. You get what I'm saying? They America now wanted to kill a plane full of Americans and blame it on Cuba, because you know what happened then? Americans would get support for the war and say, "Hey, let's go to war against Cuba." You get what I'm saying? The Soviet Union did it. They killed their own troops, blamed friendly. So that was their reason for having a winter war. You get what I'm saying? So people do things like that.
Right.
We do shit, blame somebody else so you can stage this attack you stage this attack to get support. So people will support what you guys are doing there, which is it's kind of, and that's criminal. It's fucked up. It's disgusting. Now, when you look at this picture on the screen, this is what they gotta fly or drive. They gotta fly. I'm saying drive. They gotta sail their boats past this. You see these mountains? It can be all kind of launch attacks shooting at you. You literally a sitting duck out there, metaphorically and figuratively. You guys are in that water. It's all kind of little nooks and crannies in these mountains where these guys can hide and attack. Look at this right here. These boats going by right here. You don't know what the hell is going on in these mountains as you passing. Clear targets. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Your boat's going by. Look at this. You don't know what the hell is up here in this region. Look at this. You just going through this little strait right here. Bro, you gonna get towed up. You gonna get towed up. So nobody is
hitting missiles in those mountains.
Yeah. And not to mention they got these bombs that they doing in the desert where Iran has, where it pop up, boop, 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 shoot off some shit, and then it goes back underground.
See?
This is bad.
That's something straight out of that's something straight out of G.I. Joe. Like when they would send G.I. Joe on a mission, certain Joes, and then they go to the Cobra hideout, and then when they come in, Cobra see them, and they got the hidden missile launchers ready to attack them. That's something that's straight out of G.I. Joe right there.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Another thing I want to say before we go to the some other news, because we got a lot of topics we got to get into on this episode. When it comes to this war, when is enough going to be enough? You think for the American people to say, "Hey, look, this is it." Is it going to be the gas? Is it going to be gas prices? Is it going to be us putting all these boots on the ground? Is it going to be people coming back in these flag draped coffins that are your brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephew, mamas, daddy? You know what I'm saying? Like when is going to be enough? What is the price of this war?
It's going to be another attack on America, like another public attack where Iran is, saying this is us, we did this, and that's when people are going to be like, "Yo, this is enough. Like we got to go to war. We got to put boots on the ground, get them by any means necessary." You know what I'm saying? Like the gas is going to be the gas. Like gas is always going to. I don't even think it's going to be the gas prices is high, but I think it's going to take something that Iran does to this country to make a statement, and then that's when people are going to be like, "Yo, we got to do something. Like enough is enough now."
Well, they have already said, "Hey, look, we're not trying to attack America." They say that publicly. They say our war is not with the citizens and the people of America. We're just trying to defend ourselves.
Right. But we're going over there. See, but we're the ones starting the war with them, though. So if they beef is not with us, then why are we going over there and starting the war with them?
Because of Israel has a thing called the Greater Israel Project. And they want to attack that, and they're trying to expand their land. That's the bottom line.
Let Israel fight for their land. Why we in it though? That ain't our business.
The reason why is because Israel has one of the biggest lobbies in America. most of the politicians here, Democrat and Republican, are bought off by Israel lobbies like AIPAC and things like that. So they put up millions and millions of dollars to get these guys elected. Then they go into Congress and then they pass their agendas for them. You think if I gave you $250 million, I think that's what they gave Trump. What the Ellison family give Trump? $250 million. You think if I give you $250 million to help you get elected, when you get elected, you ain't gonna do what I asked you to do?
Right. You got to.
Also, too, there's a lot of honeypot operations going on. I think Israel got dirt on Trump and a lot of these politicians, and they got
So that makes sense. If they got dirt on him, then he got to do what they ask to stay in office.
So they've already cutting the SNAP benefits, they're cutting the health care, and I think what's really it's gonna really be damaging to the economy for people to realize, hey, this ain't right. And you're taxing and taking money away from the poor people, our country's most vulnerable people, to help the world's richest people. Over and over again. And if you say that on mainstream media, you're an anti-Semitic person, you're anti-Semite, they want to cancel you, get you up out of here. Truly unfortunate, man. We're gonna talk about this more later on another episode, man, I'm sure. But let's continue.
But Mark, I just feel like we need to take care of our own backyard before we could go into foreign land and help another country out with their own issues. You don't ever feel like that?
1,000,000%. Pac said we got money for war, but can't feed the poor. Like everything that we want to do here, like the money they spent already, that $20 billion, that's enough for lunch for every kid in America to have free lunch. But we cutting the education, we cutting the lunches, we just cutting all the social programs for the most vulnerable people in our country. But they always say we ain't got the money. We gotta cut it. We ain't got the money. We can't afford it. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. But yet we got money for this bullshit. 20 billion, and then now they want that he's up there asking for another $200 billion, man. 200 billion. And these people are gonna sign it over and give it to him because they're gonna say because if you don't vote for it, they're gonna like, oh, you against the troops? You're not supporting the troops. Like, nah, it's not I'm not supporting the troops. Bring them home. Bring the troops home. But I digress, man. We've been on this one for about 30 minutes. And it's a lot to talk about. Like I said, I could do a whole episode just on this, and I get so passionate, get upset about it because I am a veteran. You know what I'm saying? And I still got a lot of homies that are still in.
Right.
Wish them well. Wish them well. Let's go to the next topic, man. I saw this story going around. Now, this is wild. This is wild. We got a white woman. White woman lies about man who raped her and or scraped her, excuse me. And an innocent black man went to jail for 16 years. While he's in jail, she writes a book about it and makes millions. Should she be charged with perjury? Let's play the clip and I want you to respond.
Prison after being wrongly convicted of rape. His accuser, a best-selling author, is now apologizing, saying she's truly sorry. But how do you undo such a life-altering mistake? Here's Les Trent.
Tears of joy as a man wrongly accused of rape is exonerated after spending 16 years in prison. Anthony Broadwater, now 61 years old, broke down in tears when he heard the judge throw out the conviction.
Broadwater cannot get those 16 years back.
His accuser was Alex Sebold, author of The Lovely Bones, which was made into a major movie starring Mark Wahlberg.
It's gonna be okay. My dad knows I'm here.
Her rape at age 18 took place when she was a college student in upstate New York, years before she became famous. Sebold says it happened here in this 76-acre park overlooking Syracuse University where she was a freshman. Months went by and there was no arrest. Then, one day, Alice Sebald was walking down this street, and she says she came face to face with the man who attacked her. It was Anthony Broadwater. He was found guilty after Sebald and identified him as her rapist.
The people that knew me, know my character, they know that wasn't me.
Doubts about his guilt were raised when movie producer Timothy Mucciante started investigating the story as he prepared to make a movie based on Sebald's memoir about the rape called Lucky.
Anyone who reads the transcript of the trial and compares it to her book, there's quite a lot that's omitted that a reader would look at and say, you know, this doesn't add up, just like I did.
Sebald, now 58 years old, had nothing to say as she walked her dog in San Francisco where she lives.
Anything to say to Anthony Broadwater?
But on Tuesday, she issued a public apology to Broadwater in which she acknowledged he had been wrongly accused. I am sorry most of all for the fact that the life you could have led was unjustly robbed from you.
No, I stole it from you.
And I know that no apology can change what happened to you and never will.
What do you think of that apology? If it's sincerely from my heart, I can accept it.
Oh, nigga, what?
The public.
Man, see, that's the problem too. Niggas too forgiving. Bro, we are that. It's almost like with the Iran shit. Everything that we said about them is really us when it comes to this. Look, they bombed the oil field, right? Just to bring this back home. They bombed the oil fields over there in Iran, right? Iran, just woke up one morning. Oh, right. They bombed the oil field. So you know what Iran did? They issued out a statement to the UAE, Saudi, Qatar, and said, "Hey, y'all need to go and evacuate this point, this facility, and this facility, because we about to hit that shit in a couple hours. Get everybody out of there." That's very kind of them, huh? Just say, "Hey, look, get everybody out of there, because we about to bomb this shit in a couple hours," because what they just did to us. They didn't have to give them no warning. That's very humane, though. Say, "Hey, look, we're not trying to kill the people, but we're gonna blow up this infrastructure and hurt your money like y'all just did with us." You get what I'm saying? But they're supposed to be the evil monsters. Same thing with this. This black dude is too nice. I would have been on the news like what's the homie Samuel L. Jackson from A Time to Kill. I would have been like, "Yes, I think she deserved to die, and I hope she burned in hell." I would have been like that. You took 16 years of my life, and he just walking down the street minding his business. She just any, many, miny, mo, pick a nigga by the toe. Police. He did it. Him right here. Are you crazy? And he goes to 16 years, and he up there like, "Well, if it's a sincere apology, I guess I will accept it." Nah, fuck that. She need to be charged for perjury, and she need to be held civilly liable too. Yeah, try. You got the floor.
But where's the evidence that he did anything to her though? Like for them to convict him for that long, they have to have some evidence, right?
No, bro. A witness, bro. Nothing is more powerful than somebody getting on the stand and saying something happened to me, and this guy did it. That's hard to beat that.
Okay, but prove it. They still got to prove it though.
The proof is the white woman on the stand crying, saying he did it. That's all you need.
That's not enough though. That's not enough.
Shit.
He needs to sue. He needs to sue. He needs to sue the judicial system. Sue the courts for he spent 17 years.
A lot of times, but you can't sue the jury. That's not how the courts work. You can't sue the jury.
Yeah, but if there was a jury that convicted him, where is the proof that he did anything to her? You can't send an innocent man to jail for that long and there's no proof.
Let me say it again slowly. If a witness get on the stand and say you shot me, bro, I ain't gotta have no physical evidence. I'm pointing you out. You shot me. You better have an alibi. You ain't got no alibi. You just I would just say
this is why we have so many innocent. Bro, this is why we have so many innocent people in jail now because they're being wrongly convicted.
No shit, Try for real. I never knew that.
I know that. I'm just saying. I was like, especially if her word, if it's coming from a white woman, of course they're gonna believe her.
Okay. Welcome to America, bro. I thought you was from here. At first, I was thinking that you was from somewhere else because you was like, well, they can't just do that. They don't know.
No, I know that. I'm just saying is like he needs to. Somebody needs to pay for what happened to him. Like he needs to sue somebody.
Yeah, you can
That's crazy.
You can sue for wrongful prosecute. Like, but even when you try to sue for being wrongly accused and wrongly prosecuted, you got to prove that it was done with malice. Like they hid evidence. You was denied habeas corpus.
But that's what I'm saying. But where's the evidence that he even touched it though? But because she said so, that's not evidence.
Right. That's why
that's her saying. That's what she said over his.
So what?
That's her say over his.
That shit don't work like that in court though. Like I get it. That's he say, she say, but they usually side with the victim because their argument would be as simple as this. So you just walking down the street. Why did she pick you out of a million niggas in New York City, Try? Because that's what I would say too. I'm like, damn, why did she just pick you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't like that dude famous or nothing. Man, I would definitely, somebody in chat said, can he sue her, movie deals, etc.? He should. Yes. Maybe he should be. You need to be trying to get that because her statement. But even still, her statement is kind of vague. Because her statement is kind of vague. She don't necessarily straight up say, I lied, you know?
Right. Don't they have a Karen law? We need a Karen law in place. Like if a Karen come out and mistakenly accuse somebody of something that's black, they got to go to jail.
And
we need a Karen law. Yeah, I'm naming it now. We need a Karen law in this country. That's happening too many times, yo.
I saw this shit going around. Did you see Lil Boosie? Speaking of people being accused, let's keep it moving. Lil Boosie accused of the unthinkable, man. Have you followed this story?
Yeah, I saw it. But what the girl is saying that he's married to her and he bought her roses.
Oh, Lil Boosie? No.
Yeah.
No, this is a lady that said Lil Boosie.
That's not the same. Well, how many things is he involved in?
This is the only one I know about. It's a lady. Let me share the screen. Stop. Lil Boosie. Let me go to my threads. I got it all on my threads. Lil Boosie.
That's not the alleged stalker you talking about?
I just told you no. This woman.
So he's in something else then. Okay.
Let me just play the clip.
Else going on.
Try. Let me play the clip. Lil Boosie. This woman is saying Lil Boosie sodomized her when she was 5 years old. Let me go to her clip first. And woman says Lil Boosie went her at 5. Trying to find her video. Let me see. Just a clip of her. Nope. Go back. Okay, here we go.
And he came in and he started to abuse me. Then around that time, I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house, and I can remember him sexually assaulting me, and he was on top of me. He was on top of me. And I cried and I kicked and I screamed. And I told him to stop. One night, my mother was asleep, and
So that's her story. She said her mom was asleep. This happened at her grandfather's house. Let me see if this is a better one. And she said she was 5 years old. What's your take on that?
How did she remember that her mother was sleeping? If she was 5, how she remember that? How she remember that she was sleeping at 5 years old? How you remember all that? How she remember
I don't know
the guy that if she allegedly got raped at 5? How do you remember what he looked like? Like, did she have like huh?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know. Go ahead. These are rhetorical questions, I'm assuming. I thought you was asking me. I'm just like, this is rhetorical. I don't know.
Did she have like I mean, is it like a trauma that she's been? No, what I'm asking, because I don't know. Like, she says she's 5 years old and she got raped. I'm like, how did she remember all that? Has she dealt with the recurring trauma of life? And if that's the case, why are you coming out now as a grown-ass woman after all these years and saying that little Boosie raped you? I mean, at 5 years old, I don't remember too many things unless it was something that was memorable. I couldn't tell you what I was, my pajamas I had on at 5 years old and what I was wearing and all that. So
Yeah. I ain't gonna say she's lying or telling the truth, but what I will say is if something did happen to somebody, I don't think it should be an age limit on when they get to come out and say what happened to them, especially if they was a minor. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're 5 and something happened to you, when do you supposed to come out at it? At 7? When do you get when is it enough for you to deal with that trauma? 18? I don't know how old she is now. You know what I'm saying? So
but why? Like, how did she remember all that now? Like, still, like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was 5 years old. Like, you remember all that stuff now?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it impossible to remember something from 5 years old? What's your earliest childhood memory?
I mean, she could remember it. I mean, she might have wrote it down. If she wrote it down in the journal or something, then that's understandable. But it's like, if you thinking that you remember, oh, well, this is what he looked like and this is what he did, and my mama was sleeping. How do you remember all that? You don't remember everything at 5 years old. Yeah, like I said, unless it's like something, like if it could be like something traumatic or something that was like happy in your childhood. You're not gonna remember everything at 5 years old. You're not gonna remember what you had for, what you was eating at 5 years old for breakfast or for dinner.
You might remember being raped though, if that happened to you.
If it happened to her, and if it was him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's something that's pretty.
She was in the dark, right?
You said I don't know.
She was in the dark, right?
I didn't hear that detail in the dark, but she says it was her. He was dating her mom at the time. You kind of remember if your mom was dating a famous person too, right?
I mean, I guess.
All right, well, the shit gonna come out.
He's in so much trouble right now. Too. But there's something else going on with him.
That's what. So let's play this clip. This is what he had to say.
Oh man, bro, I'm going through a lot today, bro. My lawyers really need help, man. So I can file charges on this woman for lying on me, I'm stressed out right now, bro. I'm so stressed out right now, bro. Just the lowest of the lowest. Ain't no people stoop this low, man. I mean, it's like and post all this false information about me, bro. And I need a real name on this lady so my lawyers can handle this the right way, going through a lot today, bro. What I need from my fans, bro, like for her to post all this stuff and don't want to post her real name, you know. Stuff you say on social media, it's follow you forever, and it's the worst of the worst, you know. Just feel like it's a campaign to bring me down, you know. So if you're a fan of me, man, just help me find this lady so I could go the proper way. I could do the right thing and get this lady served. I need help, bro, you know. I need a private investigator, man. I'll pay whoever, man. Just, I need help, bro. Like,
she did say it was midnight. Somebody in the chat said, at 5 years old, how do you know it was midnight? You get what I'm saying? My daughter's 6 and she barely can tell time now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody else said, hey, look, why would you stress?
How does she know
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know.
You about to say something?
In lie detector.
Yeah, this is delayed, bro. It's killing the show.
They got to give her the test and see if she's true. Did she look at the clock and when she was getting raped and she saw 12 a.m.? How did she remember it was midnight? That's the only way you gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like if she had that's what I'm saying. If she had like traumatic, like if she's been dealing with the trauma since then, and she remember like vision from back then, and she remember looking at the clock and it was 12 a.m. That's the only way you gonna remember it was midnight. Because how was midnight? She wasn't outside, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying is like some of these victims when they that's what I'm saying like when you got to give them a lie detector test to see if they telling the truth. And she might be sending an innocent man to jail over nothing.
Well, a lot of detective tests isn't. You really think that a lot of detective tests is an end all be all of somebody's guilt or innocence, bro? You ever took a lie detector test or know anybody personally who took one?
Nah, but I mean, but then why do they still use it? If it's why do they still use? They still use the test in court, right? Why do they still use it?
No,
if it doesn't work.
No, a lot of detective tests it's inadmissible in court. You ain't never been charged with nothing either, I'll tell you. Because a lot of detective tests is not admissible in court. You tell me the case where somebody went to trial and got found guilty or innocent because of a lie.
I don't put myself in situations like that, man.
No, but I'm just saying what you're speaking of is
I don't put myself in situations like that.
Yeah, but what you're saying is factually not true, though. And you said, well, why do they still use it in court? They don't use it in court. It's inadmissible in court. Yep, it's inadmissible. Can't use that shit in court.
So what's the point of them like even using it if they can't use it in the court? Why even use it?
For deception, the test deception to see. You know, it's a fact finding fishing mission. That's why I will always advise people of not taking them. But you can take it. It might. It's something that you might be able to, because you can take a lie detector test, pass the lie detector test, still get charged and found guilty. All that lie detector test, you can just have your lawyer say he took a lie detector test and he came up innocent. I mean, said he was not. It was not being deceptive. Lie detector test really just test your nerves. You can be nervous, and you'll fail a lie detector test. And chances are, if somebody was accusing you of murder or rape or robbery or some shit that's about to send you to prison, and you in there in a police station, you might be a little nervous, try. You get what I'm saying? I know I would be. Even if I'm innocent, I'm nervous. Like, yo,
Well,
why?
if you ain't do nothing, you ain't got nothing to be nervous about.
I'm nervous because I'm even talking to y'all. You just seen the nigga get 16 years for shit he didn't do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, unfortunately. That's like I said. We need a cabin rule. We need a cabin law.
And you know what they're gonna say when you try to do that? They're gonna be like, well, let's not do that because that's gonna make victims not come forward. Because then you're gonna be punishing a victim if they make a mistake or they, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third.
Right.
Yeah, but it is what it is. On the flip side, we got this guy Mystikal. Bro, Mystikal just got pled guilty, and now he's facing 20 years for third-degree rape. They say he took the deal because he did it. No, I'm joking. They say he took the deal because if he took it to trial and lost, he would get a life sentence. So his sentence got to be kept. They can't give him no more than 20 years. You get what I'm saying? So and he's still fairly young. He'll be out. He'll have a date. He'll be able to get out one day. But this goes from Michael Tyler, real name is his name. He's accused of beating, choking, and robbing a woman at his home in 2022. The victim said he took her keys and her phone so she couldn't leave. While she was looking for her missing money, she was forcibly scraped. Once the sexual assault was over, Mystikal allegedly let the woman leave after he forced her to send him money via Cash App. He was indicted on first-degree rape, simple criminal who damaged the property, domestic abuse, battery, and strangulation, simple robbery, and false imprisonment. In the assault, he pleaded to a amended charge of third-degree rape. He faces the maximum of 20 years. He's probably going to get the max, bro. Had he took a trial and law, he would have got life. Wow. Now he had a similar charge of this in 2004, where they say he sexually assaulted his hairstylist. He spent 6 years in prison. I remember when that happened, a lot of people was like, man, it won't even like that. You know what I'm saying? The people try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Then he got out and got charged with this shit again. I remember that. Bruh. It's hard to believe that everybody innocent all the time. Bro. You keep getting charged, bro.
Right.
Like, my nigga, all it would take for one person to quote unquote allegedly false accuse me, dog. I would be having cameras. I would be having recorded consent like this. You know what I'm saying? I would be having shit. You think Diddy had some tapes, nigga? You know how many tapes I have of my sexual escapades? And every 15 strokes, I'll be like, do you consent? Do you want me to stop? You want me to stop? You cool? All right.
Oh my God.
I'm like, look at that camera, give me a thumbs up then. Nigga, what? There's no way I'm in charge to get more than one. You feel me, B? Like, how you keep getting charged for this?
Yeah. He got his. I don't know. He just getting caught up with women, man. You know, he getting caught out there. When you have a hit song like "Shake Your Ass," you know that's a memorable song. People ain't gonna forget that.
Is it Mystikal canceled now? Are niggas canceling Mystikal after this second conviction? Is he done? Like, is it no more music, no more talking, like no more conversation about him? Is he just like, nah, bro?
Nah, I don't think he canceled on the level of R. Kelly. I think even with R. Kelly, it's like he's supposed to be canceled and people still listening to him. So it don't feel like he canceled at all. You know.
So y'all gonna still be doing music reviews on Mystikal now?
Nah, I mean, I never. He okay. I wasn't a Mystical fan. Like he got a couple hits. I wasn't no big Mystical fan, so it's like it don't matter to me.
So throw that nigga away, huh?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Throw him away, man.
I mean, it don't make me no difference, bro.
Bro, I can't get with the taking the coochie, bro. You can't just be no cookie stealer, bro. I can't rock with cookie stealing, bro.
I'm not saying what he did was wrong. I'm just saying, but you see, like Mystical been in this position before though. Like he's gotten in trouble before for this. So it's like you didn't learn your lesson the first time. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, well, you might be a you know what they call a serial rapist. Like, you know, you got to get him out of here.
Yeah, bro. I can't rock with the cookie stealing. I can't rock with the cookie stealing. It seems like and I get it, you know, everybody innocent to proven guilty, but nigga, y'all would have to give me life. We're gonna have to go to court about this shit. 20 years? Especially like knowing people, especially like the first one you said you didn't do it. Okay. You might have been falsely accused. That happens. But you got another false accuser?
Right.
I think this might be his third. Somebody said it's his third. Hold up. Let me look this up. How many times? Let me look. Let me Google this. Has Mystikal been accused of sex crimes? I'll just say sex crimes. This happened in 2022. And he 52, nigga. That is life, nigga. You gonna get out at best when you come on, bro.
72.
Nah, well, usually 72. He'll probably get out like when he like mid to late 60s. He gonna do some of that time though. He's gonna do about 10. He's gonna do about 15 of that probably, bro.
Wow.
I'm trying to see how many times this nigga been accused of this shit. Let me see. 3 separate occasions. 2003. This was when he said that nigga tried to say, see?
Yep.
Otto Boston, what's up? 2003 pled guilty to sexual battery involving a hairstylist who was sentenced to 6 years in state prison until required to register as a lifetime sex offender. He was released in 2010. Pled guilty. You get what I'm saying? 2017, so 7 years later. First degree rape and kidnapping. He was indicted on charges of first degree rape and second degree kidnapping following an incident at a Shreveport casino in 2016. He spent 18 months in jail before being released on a $3 million bond. I remember that. These charges were ultimately dismissed by a grand jury in December 2020 after discovery of new evidence. Fast forward 2 years later, third degree rape. Mystikal was arrested, and that's what he pleaded to. Mystikal was arrested in July 2020 and charged with first degree rape and all those other charges. We said that of something that happened at his home. Bro. 1, 2, 3. You might be. Come on, bro. All of this ain't just you in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you just keep picking the wrong women.
That's what I'm saying. Right. It's him.
Because some of us go our whole lifetime. Many of us, most people, go their whole lifetime. Never get accused of this once. let alone 3 times.
Right.
That's a little wild, bro.
He's a serial rapist now, we could say.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if he get canceled, then he get canceled. I don't feel like people gonna care. Like if he got canceled, like, but he haven't had a hit out in like 20 years anyway.
Cause the nigga in and out of jail raping. Oh, he had some hits.
Yeah.
It was hits to women's faces. It was hit bitches in the face.
Man.
Come on, bro.
He gonna be shaking his ass in prison.
Shake
your ass. He gonna be shaking his ass in prison.
Damn, bro. Like, how do you just keep getting in these situations? Oh, because you causing these situations. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that nigga would have just been off just saying, fuck it, I'm going to just have me a fuck doll at the house or something. Nigga, have you a life-size fuck doll at the house. And you can do what you want to the doll. You know what I'm saying?
A doll?
Yeah, you tell him you need one of those dolls like they be selling online, man. Get him a fuck doll.
Yo, I don't even want to know how you know about those things.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Man, I'm grown ass man. I'm old as fuck too. Like, you know how long fuck dolls been around?
Apparently a long time.
Yeah, nigga, they just didn't invent them shits. They actually got better with them shits too. Cause I got this one over. Never mind.
Oh my god. No, you're trolling us right now.
Man, you gotta have a little lighthearted humor sometime about something, because these stories are so dark.
They are.
But shit, let's keep it hip hop. Let's get off of this, man. Let's keep it hip hop. One gotta go, man. I got a survey in the chat. One gotta go. Fab, 50, Cam, or Jada. So y'all let me know what y'all think of that. We got a big show coming up soon. With the one and only big homie JAYZ.
Yes.
Who's also been accused of some wild shit.
Right.
But Jay was like, nah. He said, y'all niggas ain't bringing me down from Brooklyn. We don't do extortion, nigga. And put the pressure on. Hey, look, the girl come out and said she was lying, and everybody else was like, oh, they paid her off. Like, no, why she just can't admit that she was lying? You know she got caught. That's more.
Her father said she was like lying. Did her father say that? That he came out and said that she was lying?
He was like, man, I think I would have remembered picking my daughter up at 2-3 in the morning. My teenage daughter taking a 2-hour drive to get her and a 2-hour drive back. I would have remembered that. We would have had a conversation. Everybody was like, oh, Rod Nation paid them off too. I'm like, sometimes y'all just want a nigga to be guilty so bad. You get what I'm saying? Zero evidence.
True.
Heard a lot about Hov. I never heard he did that to nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Nas definitely said it in ether. Like, hey, you a rapist. You don't think Nas would have used that in ether?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, but we got that. We got this joint coming up though. JAYZ got a big show coming up in New York. It's a 2-day event. It's day 1 is what, their presidents, right? I'm sorry, Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary. Day 2 is Blueprint. Let's start there. Which album is better?
Oh man. They're both classics. If I had to pick one, it would be Blueprint because it was consistent. He was in his prime. You had Kanye West. That was like really like he gave Kanye West a chance, and Kanye delivered definitely with the production. And you had big hits on that album. And that album is significant because it came out on 9/11. This is might be the most disastrous historical day, unfortunately, in American history. And still, with everything going on 9/11, people still went to the record store and bought that album.
Y'all didn't give a
and
fuck.
that's why.
That's crazy. Y'all didn't give a damn about that terrorist attack. They were like, nigga, I gotta get that.
No, don't say yo, because I didn't buy it on 9/11. I got it years later. But
you bought it.
Also that day also, Fabulous first album came out on that day also on 9/11. But people still ran to the record store and bought it, even with everything going on. It's really crazy when you think back and look at it. And I remember when he did H to the Izzo on the VMAs that year, and that was like the debut that he did H to the Izzo on the MTV VMAs. And it was Venable Doubt is a classic album. You know, it was great to, you know, he was coming out with singles first. So like when we heard I Can't Get With That, and when we heard
I Can't Get,
what's the other joint?
I Gotta Keep It.
Yeah, you remember that joint? That Presidents.
I had
we heard that.
I Can't Get With That CD with the little Moet bottle drawn on it.
Yes, yeah. That was like the very first like joint I heard from him. And then we heard the In My Lifetime, we heard that single, and then we heard That President. So he was dropping singles, and then he finally came out with the album, and when you had like Can't Knock the Hustle and Brooklyn's Finest and Cashmere Thoughts, that's a classic album, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't a real JAYZ fan when that first came out. Like I didn't really become a JAYZ fan until like 98. By the time Hard Knock Life dropped, I became like a full-fledged JAYZ fan. But Reasonable Doubt is classic. Blueprint is classic. I'm going with Blueprint.
Yeah, I think those lyrics he's saying though in Reasonable Doubt kind of just was just another level, especially for that time period. He was just, what's up, Reg? It was just a step above.
Yeah.
Like that nigga was like that nigga was just saying shit like niggas wasn't putting in verses and making it rhyme. He would be like manifesting intangible goods, platinum Rolex, we don't lease, we buy the whole car. As you should. Like I was like, did this nigga just say manifested intangible? Like what did he just like niggas weren't talking about like niggas want to talk about
using big words.
Platinum? What is that? What is that? You know what I'm saying? That was playing the Monopoly with the cash in the video and stuff. Yeah, big video. So I'm like, there's that what was that joint that Ashanti took? And then that beat while I'm watching me closely.
Oh, the Can I Live?
Can I Live
joint? Yeah.
Can I Live? That shit.
That
nigga
said
getting my thug on properly. My squad would be had a lack of a respect for authorities. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. However deep, I know this gang got valleys and man, I don't know. I might go, bro. I might have to go with this joint right here. But granted, that on another level on that Blueprint as well, man. And it was had them soul samples on the joint. Yeah. Had beef up there, had some beef, controversies. Y'all let me know in the chat which album is better. JAYZ's better album, Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt? Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt. It might be Reasonable Doubt.
That year also remember he had when he did Summer Jam for that year, he did the Takeover joint and he brought Michael Jackson out on stage with him.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like King of Pop, King of Pop.
Did he sing anything or he just come out?
Michael Jackson. Nah, he did. He was there to show support for Jay, but they actually did the remix for "You Rock My World" because Invincible came out. That was like 2001. That came out.
So he performed that.
Yeah, nah, he didn't perform it. They did, but they put it out on the Clue tape. Like Clue put it out on the mixtape.
You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson just came out on stage, and they just stood.
Yeah, he came out on stage with it. Yeah,
I don't care about that shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. Michael Jackson, hell of an artist, but that was big. That was big for hip hop, big for JAYZ. Like, nigga, I got Michael Jackson up here, nigga. But that nigga ain't perform.
Yep.
Now, if he would have brought Mike out, and Mike would have,
he ain't performed.
Hey, look, Mike would have hit him with one of these.
He wasn't expected to be there. Nobody knew.
Moonwalking on, and Mike would have moonwalked on that bitch, nigga. If he would have got
he didn't do none of that. He just walked out on stage with him. Nah, he didn't moonwalk. He came out on stage and nobody, like the whole place went crazy. They didn't expect to see him there.
Simone or nothing. Simone.
Nah.
We didn't get none of that.
He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that.
That nigga just got up there.
He didn't do none of that.
Yeah, scream.
He was like, I'm with The Rock.
Did he throw the rock up? Did Mike throw it up?
Yeah, I think he did. Because they took a picture. It was like with Jay, Mike, and Dame Dash was there. Like backstage, they took a picture.
I saw that. Okay, let me see. Michael Jackson, JAYZ.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Lisa said the better albums, her favorite one might be Reasonable Doubt. I might be on that Reasonable Doubt too. Yeah. Look at Mike. Mike looking like,
okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
look at
Mike just chilling.
Me. I'm just ready to go home.
Yeah, we got Clue, Dame Dash.
Look at this shit.
Chilling.
Mike, like, man, I just came to kick it with Jay. I just want to see Jay.
Yeah.
You see him coming out, just telling everybody, hey,
Right.
cool, I'm backstage. I just came to see JAYZ like everybody else. I'm a fan. That's it.
Yep.
Okay. So
he had the mic in his hand.
they did sample him for that H to the Izzo. That oh baby, give me one more chance. Okay. But them niggas are hype. All right. I think I might still be on. I think I might go. I might. So look, let me. Another question for you is this: if same thing for y'all in the chat. Jay is doing 2 shows. He's doing one on Friday the 10th, Saturday the 11th. Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint. Which show are you going to? Which show would you go to if you can only go to one? Which one would you go to? Sometimes I be thinking like the first show might be the best, but then sometimes niggas they do something that first show like, oh, I didn't like that, so they change it. So the second show is usually the better sometimes. When you ever go to somebody's show that got 2 shows, I've done that before where you know I've been to one in Charlotte and I went to one in Atlanta. And the second show was better. Or at times here I've been to a show here in Atlanta where they might have had 2 dates. I went to both of them. You know what I'm saying? And the first show was better. I'm like, damn, them niggas tired and worn out that second day. They must have clubbed all night. They didn't get no rest. Niggas just slept in the second, you know, or whatever. But so the first show was better. So it's all about the professionalism of the artist, I guess. But you got to pick and choose which show you, which one you going to see live.
I mean, I would go see any because I've only seen Jay once, and I was like back in 2006, and he was like a special guest. So I've never been to like a main JAYZ concert. Yeah,
that's crazy.
He was unannounced too. Like nobody knew he was showing up.
Who show was he the guest on?
It was the Roots and Friends at Radio City, and they had the Roots with Black Star, Erykah Badu. They had Common.
Fucking way JAYZ is here.
I was surprised too. I'm like, he came out of nowhere though. And you know that was, you know, at that time he was already cool with the Roots. You know what I'm saying? They did like the live album together and everything. But
what did he do?
We didn't know. He performed public service announcement. He did that.
Yeah. My fellow Americans. Dun, dun,
yes.
Dun.
Yep. And we didn't know. And yo, he did it so slick. Like at the end of the show, like we see the stage crew coming on stage, and he was a part of the stage crew, but he had a hoodie over his head. So We didn't know who it was. And then like he turned around, he turned around to the, because he had his back facing the crowd. He turned around.
What you mean the stage crew?
Huh?
You said the stage crew.
Like yo, you know what? When the show is over, they have the stage crew come on stage and they move in the equipment. He was part of the stage crew.
Get out of here.
Right? And I'm serious, but he was part of, bro. I still have the ticket. I still got the concert ticket for that. He was part of the stage crew. He had the back turned to the audience, so we didn't see who it was. He had a hoodie over his head, and when he turned around, he said, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name." And the whole crowd went crazy. I was like, "Yo, I did not know JAYZ was gonna be there."
You said
2000, what I'm saying? And it was just a shock to everybody. Like, yo, like what? JAYZ's here? It was crazy.
What year was it? 2006.
This 2006. Yeah, I was in the front row. I had front row seats. It was crazy. I still got the concert ticket for that.
Let me see.
Yeah, man. I was like, yo, I've never seen. That's the only time I've seen JAYZ live. I never seen JAYZ after that.
And you said this was Radio City.
Yeah, Radio City. It was like in May. I think it was like April or May, because it was like springtime.
Who show was it again? Roots and who?
Yeah, the Roots and Friends. It was the Roots, Erykah Badu, Black Star, Common. Dave Chappelle was there, because Dave Chappelle. This is like right after Dave Chappelle left Comedy Central. Like he had like the big contract and he left or whatever, and he was there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, yo. I just saw JAYZ, a surprise guest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen Hov a couple times, bro.
Yeah.
I saw him on that Blueprint 3. I saw him on 444. What's another time? What was another show he did? I saw him at On the Run 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to that too.
Trying to see what other one did I do? Let me see. Which other one? I'm trying to see JAYZ albums. Let me look up his albums because I know when I see it. Let me see. I know the first one I went to was the Blueprint 3. So it was Blueprint 3. Oh yeah, I saw him when he did the Magna Carta tour, and I saw the 444, and it was the two joints with on the Run 1 and 2. So yeah, I seen him what 5 times, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, that shit was hard. Blueprint 3 was hard. It was him, Trey Songz, and Jeezy. And for a while, Trey Songz ended up being the artist I seen the most, because that nigga just was like working so hard around that time.
Yeah.
That nigga was like,
he was coming over bops.
He tour. He did a tour with Chris Brown. They did like a Verzuz type tour, which gonna lead me to my next topic. It was like Verzuz, Chris Brown versus Trey Songz type shit. He did his own tour, like it was him, Miguel, and Elle Varner. I don't know if you remember Elle Varner. She had a song.
I remember Elle Varner. Yeah, she had the what's that song she did?
Yo, all the drunk bitches love that song, nigga. Drunk niggas too.
I remember she had the remix with Wiz Khalifa. Refill, the Refill remix.
Yeah, can I get a
I remember.
refill?
Yeah.
What happened to her? She was fine.
Right? Yeah.
Did you think she was a good singer? Because we had a whole debate before the show started.
Oh yeah. She could sing. No, she pretty and she could sing. Definitely. She could sing her ass off.
Me and Try had this big debate about Maya. He said Maya wasn't a good singer. And we kind of went down a rabbit hole of people who might have been can hold a note, they might have been attractive, but they're not singers.
And I
can sing. And he was like,
she can't sing.
But you never listened to an album, so you don't know that.
But I've seen real singers live to know that she ain't one of them. Like Toni Braxton can sing her ass off. You know what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige, I've seen Mary 3 times. She can sing her ass off.
But Tony got the songs that are big hits that she can get up there and sing. Maya, her 2 hits that she's get up there that people paying her to sing, ain't joints she gonna be singing anyway. She gonna be up there doing, be doing Best of Me, and All About You. Those songs don't show her range.
But bro, when you hear a song, from like a real singer and they give you goosebumps, like every time I used to hear Whitney Houston sing, she gave me goosebumps. I don't hear that from Maya. I don't hear no feeling from her. It's just like it's a bop and then it's on to the next one. Like it's like she's gorgeous, but I don't think she can sing a lick. Like she couldn't sing out of a wet paper bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You gotta listen to. Yo, I'm gonna challenge you, bro. I'm gonna give you some homework. Okay. Check out that Move Ring album. You let me, and we're gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna let me know what you think about that shit. Holla at Reg. Me, you, and Reg might do a review on that.
I don't know how you feel about Maya.
She black. You gotta like her. She black. Or she light skinned though.
What you mean? So what? That means she black. So not all black people can sing.
No, I'm trolling Reg because you know Reg be about the Caucasian. Which brings us to Jack Harlow. What the hell is up with Jack Harlow, JAYZ?
Oh God, you gotta stop. This dude gotta stop. He was on the New York Times podcast. They have a podcast called Popcast on
Let me
YouTube,
look it up.
and he was on there. And yeah,
go ahead.
The dude asked him a question, and he was like, "Yo, I got blacker."
Hold on,
what does that mean?
You said New York Times podcast, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
All right, let me look it up. Here we go.
Is facing backlash after telling the New York Times' podcast he got blacker on his 4th studio album, Monica. In the interview, Harlow said, "I love black music. I love the sound of black music," and described being hyper aware of the politics today, TMZ reported. The 28-year-old Louisville native shifts from...
Clearly, he ain't too aware of the politics if you say, I got blacker.
Native shifts from rap toward R&B and neo-soul, embracing soft, intimate, melodic music, according to The Root. He recorded at Electric Lady Studios. Flo and members of the Soulquarians created neo-soul albums in 2000, Complex reported.
So I'm gonna record it where niggas did neo soul, so then so y'all are think it's authentic. See, y'all motherfuckers too accepting, man. Y'all always want to bring everybody in. All the time, respectfully. Now, Jack Harlow had a couple records. He had that First Class. What's the other joint he had? He had
First Class.
I ain't no killer, baby. No, the other one. I ain't a killer, baby, but I choke you. And I ain't no killer, baby. They love me in the D like a Skrilla, baby. None of it. No. You know the song I'm talking about?
Never heard of it.
He said, never. Give him the drop.
Never heard of it.
Let me see. Jack Harlow.
Nope.
His singles. What's his joints? What's his single? But while I'm looking it up, Jack Harlow's 28 years old. He's still a young man, right? Is that an excuse or like for his ignorance, or because sometimes you just don't?
That's
know.
no excuse. Nah, that's no excuse. Because
go ahead.
I'm saying, like, with all the tools that's out now for these young kids to go and do their research. I mean, you seen the same thing Lil Yachty told Bootleg Kev. He said he was doing research, but at the same time, it's like you're dissing what the Sugar Hill Gang, did, what the groundwork they laid.
Go back. You kind of jumped from this topic to Lil Yachty. You lost me. I don't get the
the same goes for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow is like, don't use that age as an excuse to not know neo soul artists like India.Arie and Maxwell and Dwale and Joe Scott and Marsha Ambrosius.
You say he don't know them?
He don't know. He's not a neo soul artist. But like for him to jump from rap to R&B and then you're like he's recreating the album covers. I'm like, bro, like you are not Erykah Badu, you are not D'Angelo.
Okay, let's hear this. Here we go.
Wider genre. In fact, you arguably went
deeper into
I got blacker.
black music.
Yeah.
Deep.
Oh, you said I got black. Ah, here we go.
I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you.
Oh, I get it because now I get it now what he's saying, because most white rappers, let's just say it, they start in rap and then they go country or they go rock. You know, they do Kid Rock, they do like Machine Gun Kelly. You know what I'm saying? They do like Vanilla Ice, and the list goes on. You accept them in rap, you help them get. Post Malone went straight pop and country and whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they start off in rap, and then you help build them up, and then they kind of cross over to Miley Cyrus was doing all this shit. Then she goes back to where they go back to where they from eventually.
Right.
Am I tripping when I say that?
Well, the MGK thing is different because like he started in rap and then he went into rock, and then like the rock fans didn't even want him in their genre because they were like, yo, he's not a real he's not a rock artist. You know what I'm saying? But he was more successful at doing rock than when he was a rapper.
So clearly they did accept him.
No, they don't. The true rock artists don't accept him. They feel like he's like
sales,
making a mockery of their genre.
And the fans support it though. The numbers, the concert.
Well, he has an audience.
Yeah,
I know, but he has an audience. But it's like okay, like he had to use Travis Barker from Blink-182 to get him over. You know what I'm saying? Because they respect Blink-182, but without Travis Barker, it's like he probably wouldn't be successful in what they call a rock pop or whatever he's doing now.
I think he's yeah, that's a whole nother story. But shout out to Blink-182. I shit Blink-182 shit. I like Blink-182. We used to watch that on TRL. Them motherfuckers are talented, and Travis Barker is loved and respected in hip hop because he's a hell of a drummer. Like we love some drummers. I remember we Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Slash from Guns N' Roses, bro. If you got talent, you got talent, niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he had the cosign from Travis Barker. That's why they accepted him in the rock genre. But without Travis Barker, where would he be right now?
We would never know.
Right.
We can never know because he did have Travis Barker. I ain't heard none of Machine Gun Kelly rock shit. Have you?
I actually like. I've heard the album. He had like 2 albums already. Tickets to My Downfall, and he had another album. His last album, Lost Americana, last year was pretty good.
Oh, okay, hold on. Hold this for me real quick, bro.
Never heard of it.
Hold that. I never heard of that shit, and I ain't trying to hear of it either. Like, but I get it. But that's what we at with it. So, homie. So I see what they're saying now. See, hearing it in context. Context matters. They was like, he got blacker, but let me hear how does he lean in this too much? Because keep in mind, you're a white guy talking to 2 white guys about this, and everybody's you know what I'm saying? They laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's hear it.
I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
black
music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So
yeah.
Well, sing some shit right now, nigga, without the beat and all the studio magic. Because Jack Harlow can't sing, man. Jack Harlow sounds like an opportunist to me, bro. Respectful. Well, go ahead, Try. You take the floor.
Right.
All I heard was right. Go ahead. You got the floor. Whatever you moving around, stop moving it so much, or either mute your mic because it's picking all of that up.
My Wi-Fi been acting up, bro. I'm trying to get like a good signal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just let me know, or just mute your mic and say I'll be right back. But all of
I don't want to hear Jack Harlow sing at all. I don't think he's a good rapper. Huh?
I was just gonna let you know, hitting the computer don't make the Wi-Fi sound better though. Or wait, make the Wi-Fi. You can't just be over there. Can't be over there just hitting the computer. That ain't gonna work. That nigga done took the laptop upside down, shaking the shit, putting it back down.
No,
like nigga,
that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to a spot where it's like it's not fucking up right now, yo. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear Jack sing because he's not a good rapper to me. I'm like, if you're not a good rapper, I definitely want to hear what you got to say as a singer.
Nah, some people better singers than they are rappers. Like Erykah Badu a better singer than she is a rapper.
Jill Scott, she don't do it. She don't rap deliberately though. It's like she might dabble in it, but she's
a rapper than she is singer to me.
I disagree. I think she's a good singer too.
She's a better singer, a better rapper than she is singer. You think she's a better singer?
No, she can do both. Queen Latifah can do both.
The key word is better. That's the operable word.
I think she's a better rapper because that's how she started as a rapper. She's gonna be a better rapper.
So you agree with me then? She's a better rapper than she was.
But there's some artists that can do both. Like Queen Latifah can do both. Lauryn Hill can do both. You know, I even Drake. I feel like Drake, if he did a whole R&B album, he could sell with an R&B album.
He should have been carry a note. He should have been did that shit instead of trying to give us.
Yeah, but he don't want to though. He can't.
Instead of giving us a half. Like I've been waiting for an all rap album or all R&B album from Drake. I hate that he be mixing it up with that shit like that. Some people, but I'm
not
clearly
gonna do that. He can't because because it'll make him look too soft if he do that.
Man, do a double album.
He tried that, and it wasn't good. He tried a double album. It wasn't good.
What was Drake's double album?
Scorpion.
Damn, you know what? It was. But he didn't split it though. No, he didn't split it. No, it won't all rap and then all R&B on that album. He didn't split it like
the second disc was like more R&B stuff, but it wasn't great though.
It wasn't good to me neither, bro. You right about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody said Janelle Monáe can rap and sing. I fuck with Janelle Monáe.
I never heard her rap. So salute to Ray Sean. I never heard her rap.
Yeah, shout out to Ray. So this Jack Harlow shit though, they clowning the kid because I saw this one where he's on I almost felt bad for him because I felt like they might have set him up. But then I realized, nah, he just, let me see, Ebro. Did you see him on Ebro? Let me see Jack Harlow on Ebro.
Nah, what did he say?
Hold on, let me see, hold on.
Put out an album. He put out they called him Music Snow Child.
Yo, y'all fans are crazy with these nicknames too. They got mad nicknames for homie too. Music Snow Child. What was the other ones that they had for him?
Yeah.
No, I thought Music Soul Child. They called him that too. They also called him Most Definitely Not. Uncommon. Now, if you're not tapped in and you're wondering why he's catching all this vitriol from the internet, it's because rapper Jack Harlow decided he wanted to, and this is his quote, get blacker and drop a soul R&B album.
But here's the question: would any of the vitriol have been there had it not been for those terrible quotes in the New York Times interview?
First and foremost, Jack Harlow, I like you. You're a nice guy, and I think I've listened to a lot of your music, and I think you're a good rapper.
Solid.
And I think the musicality on this project is actually great. Your performance sucks, bro.
Whoa.
You didn't do the work. So you want to sing, you want to drop an R&B soul album, but not be able to sing at all? Like at all? And then you didn't do the work with any of the people in this cultural genre. Like, where's your work? Where's your work? Like, even, and I take issue with people calling country music a white genre, right? Beyonce had to fight.
And she's
They
from
booed her.
She's from Houston.
Yes.
She's from all of it.
Yes.
Did all the work, got all the features. Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton showed up to everything.
But also even
still
before,
got shut down.
But even before that,
What's up there
performed
with the
at the
chicks?
award show with the chicks
and got crucified.
And that's what she got booed.
and still got all of that vitriol, Beyonce. And you're just like, I love black music. I just want to show up here. Then you play around in people's faces. I don't know if did I send over the comedy skit? Everybody knows that Monica is like this viral.
I've never heard that. Is that a thing?
It was a comedy skit online that people were like throwing around. It's like my nigga, Monica.
If that's the reason, I don't think you can come back.
Well, he's never going to substantiate it now. He's going to say it's Monica.
Wow.
I need pictures. Who is Monica?
I did not know that. Did you know that part?
What part?
You ain't even listening, man. Bro, next episode, you got to have Cam on the whole time. Cause I got to monitor.
I'm listening. I didn't hear what he said.
Next episode, I need Cam up every time, bro. For the most, like 90% of your show got to be Cam up, because I got to see what you're doing over there. Because as far as I know, you sniffing lines or something, nigga. Like that nigga over there.
I'm trying to get to like a
nigga. You in New York City, the crib ain't that big, nigga. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that big. You in New York City. That nigga over there like this.
This only happened when I'm on here. Like this is it's never been on no other platform that I have Wi-Fi issues. This is the only time when I'm on here I get Wi-Fi issues.
Okay. I'm gonna help you though. We're gonna get the other offline, bro, and I'm gonna help you, bro. Cause I fuck with you, but we just gotta be. Cause when we just be doing the pre-show, we was great on the pre-recording. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no problems.
Appreciate it.
But you know what? That was also Instagram, not StreamYard. So that could be a thing too. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? We was good on the Instagram. That's StreamYard. Damn. We might have to do that. You know what? We might do that. I might send you the joint on the joint, so you can see. I can talk to you on the phone, but you can just watch this. You can see the screen on the show on your laptop. So you might need to be on your phone on the show, and then laptop for the just so you can see what we're talking about. Might try that. Let me see if that works. I mean, click the hang up. I'm gonna call you on the Instagram, because I do want you to. We need to get your reaction time a little bit more in sync. Cause we just getting off track. All right. Let's see. Copy. My bad, yo. Let me see. I'm sending this shit to one of the homies told me to told me to send him the link. And I'm like, I sent it to you on Instagram. Like, I'm gonna send it to you to your email, but you can, if I've already sent it to you on Instagram, you can copy it and send it to yourself. Send yourself an email, but okay. Let's play. I'll send it on. I'll play along. My boom. Let me call this nigga Try up here, y'all. I was about to kill this nigga with all them delays, bro. He was killing me, bro. Try yo. It's ringing. You know
I just logged off of Instagram.
Yeah, I'm calling you now.
All right, my bad. Let me get on here.
You hear me now, though. That's crazy. And that's something. But you
Cause I switched to my phone. That's what it was.
So it's not.
Nah, but it is the my laptop. It's like the signal. I don't know. It's not as strong as when I'm on the phone though.
Also, too, people think all laptops are made equally. Just because you got a laptop and they got Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, you good. No, you need to see how fast is the Wi-Fi on your laptop. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So I gotta check that.
Yeah, because apps like StreamYard, you need a computer with a high-powered Wi-Fi.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You need to know the speed of the Wi-Fi on the laptop. You get what I'm saying? That does matter. People just be like, I got a laptop and this Wi-Fi. Like, nah, my nigga. Your laptop might need to be plugged into the Ethernet for you to do this app and make it go smoother. Flow smooth.
Well, now I know.
Because on my old computer, I used to have to plug the Ethernet in and run my actually use the Ethernet. And I had a long ass cable going from the living room, wrapped close to the wall, wrapped around to the studio just to make sure we had a good connection. Because this is what you're trying to do. You gotta flow. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a live stream.
Right.
All right. Yeah, man, you good now? Shit, that's good. Let's start the whole show over. Let's go 2 hours. Let's go back 2 hours. Pick one. No, I'm joking. Shout out to Ray Sean. Shout out to homie Sam in the building. So Jack, let's go back to we still kicking Jack Harlow back in right now.
Right.
Let's go back to that. Let's go. Okay, they said this. I did not know this was going around. I didn't know. Okay, his album is called Monica. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yes.
When you think of that, I think of Monica the singer.
Right. But he also said he didn't know who Brandy was, or he never listened to Brandy.
Slow down. Let me play this clip. What Ebro said. This thing Monica is some white comedy where they say Monica instead of my nigga.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Right. I didn't know that. Let's
right.
play.
Then you play around in people's faces. I don't know if did I send over the comedy skit? Everybody knows that Monica is like this viral.
I've never heard that. Is that a thing?
It was a comedy skit online that people were like throwing around. It's like my nigga, Monica.
If that's the reason, I don't even come back.
Well, he's never going to substantiate it now. He's going to say it's about a girl.
I need pictures.
Who
is Monica?
Monica?
By the way, don't tell me you just love Friends.
I know.
And you should have named it Phoebe, mother.
Yeah. Yo, now, if that's true, I didn't even know that was a thing on the internet with the white folks saying Monica.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, is that on like white Twitter?
Can you see my picture up here? You see my
Yes.
What the fuck would I know about white Twitter?
Well, no, I'm saying like we have black Twitter. So is that like in white Twitter spaces where they talk amongst themselves and they say, "Oh, Monica, like my nigga"?
I know what they do in white Twitter spaces. My Twitter just showed me nigga shit.
Right.
They show me.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So that has to be something that they're doing, that they're talking amongst themselves like that. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
But it's also ironic that he named the album Monica, and we have an R&B singer named Monica.
I mean, I mean, Monica's a very common name, though,
bro. Right.
We got an R&B singer named Maya, Monica, Brandy, Lauren,
Yeah.
Jill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of names.
Right.
And he didn't call it Shaniqua, nigga.
Right. Why Monica? Why did he say Monica though?
I want to know. But now you're about a girl, like you said. Even if it is playing in our faces on the low.
Nah. That's what I'm talking about. It's like if that's the case, he can't have a title like that, and that whole soundbite with him saying, "Oh, I just got blacker," that's bad. That makes him look really bad right now.
So just to land the plane on this, to move on with this Jack Harlow situation, do you is he canceled in your opinion? You done with Jack Harlow?
He have to cancel him. Yeah, I mean, because I feel like he's appropriating Black culture and the genre that he has this album in. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think neo soul, I don't think of Jack Harlow first.
Okay. Now I just hold up now. I just want to make sure we're on the same live stream. Now we talked about Mystikal being accused of 3 rapes.
Right.
And I asked you, was he canceled? And
He's canceled. He's a serial rapist now.
You was like, I don't know.
No. Well, I mean, like he's canceled because it's happened more than once. But I'm saying but I'm thinking like R. Kelly status. I'm like, I don't think he's as big as R. Kelly though. So, like, nobody gonna care if he's canceled.
Yo. I'm just saying, you was kind of iffy on canceling Mystikal.
No, I'm not iffy on Mystikal. He's a serial rapist now. This is 3 times already. No, he has to get canceled. I'm saying for Jack Harlow, like what I hate is when people look at the white artists like Robin Thicke, Justin Timberlake, John B. It's like they can sing. Adele, she can sing. It's not like these people are appropriating R&B and they can't sing. Those are talented artists. Black Jack Harlow is not that. He's not on their level. So it's like I feel like he's appropriating neo soul to sell this album. And then on top of that, you got that album title called Monica. So and if it's really like a white term for my nigga, that's even worse.
So so Ebro had Jack Harlow on the show, believe it or not.
I didn't even see it. Salute movie AV Impulse.
Read his comment.
He said there's no limit to his sentence. Right.
Yo, nigga.
Facts.
Guys, he spent all day on that shit. He spent all day on that one right there, bro. That nigga he said, "Ooh, I'm gonna kill him with this one."
Yes.
Jack Harlow, aka the Anglo. They call him the Anglo. They call him White Thought. They call him IRS one. Most Def Not. Brian McWhite.
Oh no.
Insensible. They call him Missionary Jack.
He have the other ones. Ninth Wonder Bread. I saw that one.
Oh, that's funny. Too comfortable with the black plight. You get what I'm saying? Joe Biden, same thing. He was like, "You don't vote for me, man. You ain't black." Motherfuckers was like,
"Yeah, what?"
He was like, niggas in the mirror like this.
Well, what am I?
That makes people. Hey, look, he still won though.
Right.
Because they just was so tired of Trump, but you didn't make it easy for niggas. It was like, I'll vote for you, but I didn't, nigga. Like, this ain't.
Hey.
Hello? Hello, G's. Like, what we talking about here?
Right.
Ray Sean in the building. Go ahead, read that one for us, bro.
Ray Sean said, hell, there were white artists in the past that does be like Tina Marie. You have Adele, Phil Collins, Culture Club, and Taylor Dane. They have the voice talent to do R&B music. Yes, Culture Club was more new wave though. They were more new wave than R&B.
What does that even mean though? Nobody. They white people can't do it. Ray, you throwing me off a little bit because peep this.
Mhm.
Out of all those people, nobody they are just doing what they do. They're not in there saying I'm trying to be black. They ain't saying I got blacker.
No, but I know what he's saying, because like when you look at Justin Timberlake, he came from a boy band within Sync, right? But his first album, all his solo albums, like he got the black card because of Timberland and Neptunes. So we like black people made him they gave him that street, they gave him the street pass. Like he was being played on radio after a while. You know, like we look at his first solo album, Justified, all of those tracks was supposed to go to Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson turned it down for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But without Timberland and the Neptunes, would our people be playing them in the hood? That's what I'm saying. Like, would he be on urban radio?
Good music is good music.
Yeah, I agree. But unfortunately, not all of our people think like that. I've heard people, when it comes to Eminem, say they can't play Eminem because he don't bump in the ride or he wasn't being played at the club. But at the same time, your favorite rapper might be Black Thought. He wasn't being played at the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a double standard. It's like, are we saying this before Eminem because he's white but he has bars? So if that's the case, the same should go for Justin Timberlake and Robin Thicke.
Those artists don't be saying they. I'm just saying none of them said this dumbass Jack Harlow shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, I don't feel like the color should be ever a thing at all in anything. But unfortunately, it still plays a part in music. You know what I'm saying? But it's blatant for Jack Harlow because of what he's saying, and then like you're doing the pictures with the different clothes, and it's like you're appropriating neo soul albums that were classic, like Brown Sugar and Mama's Gun, and you know what I'm saying. It's like it's like a slap in the face to the artists of that genre. You can't do that. On top of that, you have like Raphael Sadiq came out recently, and he says neo soul was never a real genre. So now you have one of our own saying, well, that wasn't a genre to begin with. That was something created by
marketing and promotions. He was like, yo, these guys are only going to sell X amount of records, so we only going to spend this amount of money on marketing and promotion. He said that was something they was using in the office. That's what he said.
Yeah, but you could clearly tell the difference between an artist like Alicia Keys and Beyonce. Beyonce don't do neo soul. You know what I'm saying?
She do everything. She can do pop, R&B.
She tries to do everything. She didn't do everything. She tried to do everything.
Album, bro.
She did a country album, and only the first half was country. The second half was hip hop. It wasn't a full country album.
Okay, bro.
I heard the album. It wasn't a full country album.
It's a country album.
No, not the whole thing. The first half was country. The second half of it was R&B and hip hop.
When you listen,
that's why you had the people in country music that was pissed off at her, because it's not a full country album.
And when you listen to some of their music, they be mixing hip hop into it as well. They mix hip hop.
Well, I mean, hip hop is the biggest movement on the planet, so I that's gonna happen. You have artists like Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is country, and he does hip hop.
Right. So she doing what they doing, and it's not what they doing. No, I mean, come on, bro.
Well, I mean, the actual singles, when she put out the actual singles for that album, it sounded like country songs. So that's what I was expecting going into listening to the album. But it's not fully country.
But my point is, the country albums a lot of times aren't full country. They mix in other elements of pop. They mix in some soul. They mix in some hip hop. They blending that shit up too. It's really, if you ask me, it's really all soul music anyway.
Well, now that's the sound of it. I mean, if you listen to an old Dolly Parton album, she wasn't doing hip hop and R&B. That was full country. Or a group like Alabama, that's full country.
Some of that shit sound like folk and bluegrass too. Like you know what I'm saying? Some of that shit
right.
in bluegrass music. But if you but But the whole point is, it goes back to what Raphael Sadiq said, which is, I believe him, and it makes sense. It's marketing and promotion, like how much we're gonna put on this budget and where we're gonna place it at. You get what I'm saying?
I agree, but I also feel like
I'll find that clip too, Neo. So
right. I also feel like when you hear there was a difference with the sound of it though, like with certain artists. If you hear Luther Vandross is not neo soul. He did straight up contemporary R&B. When you hear NDRE or Maxwell, that was neo soul music, and they went multi-platinum. So there's clearly a different sound in the genre. Like Raphael can say what he wants. There's definitely a sound for neo soul compared to like contemporary R&B.
Let me see where he says it. Raphael Sadiq, no such thing as. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find out where he said neo soul. I want to break down. Let's find it. Give me one quick second. Try to find short of it so we don't have to go through all of it. Marketing term. Here we go. Let's just play this. Nigga. Hey, we ain't doing no crossover marketing budgets. We ain't even gonna put the money in on that shit. Just market this to the niggas, cause that's all only people gonna listen to this shit. Put that shit on BET. Leave it alone.
Wow.
Give them let's focus on Jet Magazine and let's put them in the source. Maybe XL unsigned, maybe like they doing shit like that with the money.
Right.
For your soul singing ass.
Like I understand what Raphael is saying is like that. Yeah, that was the marketing tool that they did for
He said it was just shorthand by one black executive. He didn't know they was gonna make this shit a whole genre. But let me play the rest.
Right.
This was some internal memo shit. Listen, he said this was a term created by one black, and Raphael know, he know, because he been in the business.
He's also wrong though.
He can't be wrong about his.
He's at the same time, because it's like he's telling you like how the record labels were marketing the artists, but he was also a part of neo soul as well. Like his sound is different from Tony.
See, you arguing just to argue.
I'm not. I'm telling you. I listened to these artists like as a child. I know what I'm talking about.
No. You listen to what was marketed and targeted to you as well. What he's trying to say is you're not wrong. They just put these people in a bag with your style and your sound, your instrumentation, your voice, how you look, and all that. So like, neo soul. This is some motherfuckers in suits putting it in your face the way you getting it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's play the rest of it. I don't think we can't say he's wrong because it's his business. He's in this business. He is, like you said, a neo soul artist. And he's like, no, nigga, I'm just a singer, or I'm a R&B singer, or I'm a pop singer, or whatever. Cause what is pop? Pop is short for what? Try
pop music, popular music.
Popular. That's it. It's popular. It's a whole bunch of.
There's also a sound to pop music though.
No, that's people making it that they tell you.
No, that's not true. There's a sound to pop. Bruno Mars is pop music. He is not neo soul.
Okay,
When you listen to Bruno Mars album, that is pop.
let me play the rest of this shit real quick, and then we can argue more. Let's go.
Raphael Sadiq says D'Angelo and Maxwell are not quote-unquote neo-soul artists. Neo-soul was a term created by one black executive purely as shorthand. It helped labels internally identify which acts would not require crossover marketing budgets. Ooh, damn. Those funds were reserved for pop boy bands. The word neo-soul signaled to executives in marketing meetings, these black artists might sell 150 to 350K, maybe 500K if they're really good, and 1 million at best. It had nothing to do with the sound of the music. Hip-hop was created by the people. Thought this was a really interesting take from Raphael Sadiq.
Can we push back a little bit on that though?
Could we have taken it and now that we apply it to what we know as neo soul, just because it was created and started at this way, we've done that with other words. So it's like neo soul was meant to mean this, but now we've kind of taken it and now we embrace that, and now this is what it means.
Reserved for pop 150 to.
Yeah, and I agree with what Ice says at the end. I think that's what it is. And I think that's what you're articulating as well. Like, you guys set it up to mean how much, like an internal memo. This just mean, hey, look, this is how much we're gonna spend on it. Are they only gonna sell 150 to 500K? And if we're lucky, it gonna get a hit and he can go platinum. But for the most part, they're not gonna cross over. They've already made their mind up with how much they're gonna spend on you, where you're gonna cross over. Go ahead, Try.
Mike, I said Mike. Mark, we see we have subgenres for the music, because not everybody is in the same genre, right? When it came to rap, you have gangster rap, you got backpack rap, underground, southern, all that, trap, whatever, right? When it comes to pop music, there are artists in pop music that do not sound like R&B or neo soul. That's why they stated Michael Jackson was the king of pop, because he was a pop artist. He was not neo soul. Okay, he might have did like a, just because you do a feature with a neo soul artist, don't automatically make you a neo soul artist. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to Justin Timberlake was a pop artist, but he had the street credentials from producers like Timbaland and the Neptunes, because they've done R&B and hip hop and other genres. But he is a pop artist. He came from a pop band. He is not neo soul. There's a difference. I don't care what Raphael said. I know what Raphael is saying, but even him, he was when he went solo from Tony, he became a neo soul artist. His music, it sounds very different from his band. That's what I'm trying to say. Like not everybody sounds the same. You can't put Chris Brown in neo soul. He's not a neo soul artist. You feel what I'm saying? Like neo soul have their own sound. There's a certain sound that you hear from that genre compared to when you listen to a Ciara or an Ashanti or an Alicia Keys or Beyonce.
What is Chris Brown?
He's a pop artist. He is pop. No, because for the genre that he's in, it's like, it's hard to explain, but it's a very distinctive sound for pop music, where they're all about mainstream and numbers and big anthems, and neo soul is not that. Neo soul is it's very rooted into soul music and R&B and in like the creativeness for the artists is more it's different from a pop artist. You know what I'm saying? It's different from a pop artist.
What is Drake?
Drake. He's a pop rap star. He's a rapper, but he's also he does pop music as well. He's a pop rap star.
What is Kendrick?
Kendrick is rap.
He don't do no popular.
He has popular songs now, but he didn't start off like that. He was very underground.
Kendrick might be the most Grammy-winning artist. Like, he might have just passed Kanye with all the Grammys that nigga just won. Like, that's pretty popular.
He is, but he didn't start off as I don't look at Kendrick as a pop star. He's a rap star, but he's gotten popular as of late in recent years. But he didn't start off like that. Like, if you listen to Kendrick from Overly Dedicated and Section 80, he was very underground until
that's like
Good Kid, Mad City.
That's like saying going back to Drake's early shit where, you know, with the little kid holding the balloons. You know what I'm saying? Like so far gone. Like
right.
That shit.
Yeah, but Drake was tailor made for radio. He was tailor made for mainstream. Like there's certain artists that was tailor made, like Ja Rule. Like
clearly, Kendrick Lamar is too, and was.
But he grew into that though. He wasn't. They didn't promote him as a mainstream act like when he first came out.
Since he's been out, he's been nominated for Grammys and winning Grammys. The only
But I'm talking about before Good Kid, Mad City. Before
first album, every album. I'm talking about his albums. Once he's released to the mainstream, he has been the guy. They did a whole show where they was
he had Interscope. He had the big machine, Dre and Jimmy Iovine behind him. Yes, I get it. I'm talking about before Good Kid, Mad City.
Most of these dudes got the big machine behind them, so I don't think that's a misnomer that you said.
Oh, you've had artists on major labels that wasn't Big L was on Columbia Records. He wasn't mainstream.
That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't have that push neither. And also too that's not fair because Big L died before hip hop got to where it's at now too.
Right.
So
right.
That was.
I'm saying we've had artists that were on major labels that they didn't know how to promote them. You know what I'm saying?
So is that a promotional thing or is that a sound thing? Because
it's both because like you look at Common when he started with Can I Borrow a Dollar, he was very underground, right? He didn't really go mainstream until he signed with Good Music. That's when he got that mainstream push from Kanye and the label. You know what I'm saying? And then he was at the same time he was already acting in Hollywood. So he had that push. Before then, you look at his other albums, Resurrection and One Day It All Makes Sense, he was very underground at that point. You know what I'm saying? But Busta Rhymes, when he left Leaders of the New School and he went solo, he was very underground at that point. He didn't really go mainstream until maybe the second or third album. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule was tailor made for radio play for mainstream. He's always been a mainstream artist. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Memphis Bleek wasn't. Memphis Bleek wasn't a mainstream artist, even though he was a part of Rockefeller. But Rockefeller, not all the artists on there were tailor made for mainstream.
That shit don't make no sense,
bro. You an artist. You supposed to know what I'm talking about.
I don't agree with you.
You an artist, bro. Like you know what I'm talking about. Like MC Hammer. MC Hammer was tailor made for mainstream. He was a mainstream artist. Vanilla Ice, he was a mainstream artist. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some artists where it may take a decade before they hit mainstream. You know what I'm saying? DMX was unsigned for like what 11 years before he got the major label with Def Jam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it may right off the bat. Sometimes they might be mainstream right off the bat, or they might take like a couple years before they get that popular audience behind them.
But that's marketing and promotion though. That's not your
right. But also once you get that big push from the label, your sound changes. Like you see, like Kendrick, I will admit Kendrick's sound has gotten more mainstream now because he's gotten that push from the label.
Is it more mainstream or is it like no one working better producers better?
I think it's more mainstream. Like To Pimp a Butterfly to me was very mainstream. I think GNX was very mainstream.
What about his first album?
His first album was mainstream. I mean, he had mainstream appeal to it.
Yes, bro. No, I'm a singer. I got a pool full of liquor, and he was like poetic justice.
Right.
Like
with Drake. He did that with Drake.
No shit.
Yeah. But he knew what he was doing. That was the aim to go radio. Like you got a song with Drake.
Try you arguing without even listening first. What you just said was now of lately he's doing that. My argument is he always been this guy.
I never looked at him like a mainstream artist until recently though. I didn't feel like it wasn't blatant. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have had like your one or two radio plays, but he's gotten like he did the feature with Taylor Swift a couple ago, the Bad Blood remix or whatever. That was a mainstream attempt. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew what you're doing. Like if you're gonna collaborate with Taylor Swift.
What about what you're doing when you collaborating with Drake? sampling Janet Jackson. You see,
Right. That was his mainstream song. That was his mainstream song.
First album though, dog.
Yeah, I get it, but the whole album didn't sound like that though. That's what I'm saying. The whole album don't sound like that.
No, the whole album sounds polished though, very well polished. That's what I'm saying.
He had his mainstream song or two, but the whole album didn't sound mainstream. I'm saying like he gradually like eased into it. It's not like it was like he was mainstream from the get go. Not at least not for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like Biggie, like Ready. If you look at Ready to Die, right? The mainstream song was Juicy, even though Biggie hated it, right? But Diddy told him like, yo, if you want to get radio play, do this song. You did Juicy, you had Big Papa, and you have the One More Chance remix. But when you listen to the whole album don't sound mainstream. Machine Gun Funk, Warning, Unbelievable, that's not mainstream songs. They might have played it on the radio because it was dope, but it wasn't like mainstream attempts. There's a difference.
Different times, different sounds.
Nah, it's no matter whatever it is, you could tell the radio song from the underground joint. It don't matter what decade we in, because I still see it now.
Nah, bro, different times, because underground.
Nah, I disagree. Even with a producer like the Alchemist, right? Alchemist did an album with Larry June and what's his name? And Currency recently. Right? When you listen to that album, none of that is mainstream. But they know the right songs to send to radio, and radio gonna play it.
But those are those artists as well, and it's their style of delivery, their audience. But on the flip side, Alchemist has done big ass records, you know what I'm saying, with Mobb Deep. That was big records. You get
right.
So he can do it, and it's all about the artist and the label and the and promotion is saying we're gonna do this and make this the single.
You can like I was telling you, like you as like that song you played in your intro, right? What's the name of that song?
I Hate My Job.
Right. That's a song that could go for radio right now. Right? But like when you drop your album, the album, when people hear it, it might not sound like that though. You might have like your radio friendly joints, and then you got your street joints, your underground joints. So you're hitting different markets. You know what I'm saying? There's certain artists like Drake. We know what Drake gonna give us. He's hitting mainstream artists. He's hitting that audience. He's not looking to hit no other audience. That's his target audience, is the mainstream audience. Man, so we know what we're gonna get from Drake.
But Drake got hits that shouldn't have been no hits though.
Like what?
Like it was just hard ass raps, hard ass beats. That shit didn't sound. When you hear it, you're like, okay, this is very good.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It's really good. But the way the structure of the song is, it's not the normal structure of like, this is how you make a hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, example, Best I Ever Had don't sound like 0 to 100 or you get what I'm saying?
Or trophies.
Trophies with them, and trophies.
With the horns,
you get what I'm saying? Like some of them songs you hear from Drake, you be like, damn, this shit is dope and it's hot. But it's not. It's almost. But at that point too, he was so hot too. Like touch was like just was going crazy.
Anything he come out with, it was just hot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, like there's artists that they're not targeting mainstream, but they may come out with a song that may go mainstream. Right? Mobb Deep, Give Up the Goods. That's not a mainstream song. It just happened to go mainstream. You know, radio was playing it all the time when it came out, but it's not like your typical mainstream song.
Get away.
Even with that, I don't even look at that as a mainstream song. They just happen to play it a lot.
I'm gonna tell you what's that? I'm gonna bro. That was a joint. But what's the real shit? Shit to make you feel shit.
Quiet Storm.
Don't supposed to be no single with all that shit in every other line in the hook.
Right.
Real shit. Shit to make you feel shit.
Yeah.
club shit. Like they trying to make it a club.
See, but they got Little Kim on the remix though, so that's what made the whole album platinum.
Yeah, but prior to that though, when you hear that, it's one way and it's cool, and it's dope. But the streets make that shit what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. And then after the streets is the club, because the chicks want to hear that joint too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be played in the club. It's danceable.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I think a lot of times, like the people do decide, and you can force feed people motherfucking shit all day, like, but the people at the end of the day are gonna say, yo, we rocking with this or we not with this. This is hot, this is not hot to me. But the people can be influenced by the machine, because the machine will keep just pumping it in your face. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They just gonna keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you this shit, and it's like,
right.
And it's like, but it ain't really having that success with the people. But eventually, it'll just finally click and finally get over.
Yeah.
Most people, I heard somebody say one time, they was like, Lil Wayne had a couple albums, right, that didn't do that well earlier. Most people would have got dropped. You never would have made it to Carter 1. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you would have got dropped already.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have made it to Carter 2.
Right.
And that's when he really popped, like that Carter 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have made it there. They would have been let you go. Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor wouldn't have the success that she have now with other people. Because her albums, which is her main thing, right? The music was never really
good.
He said it wasn't good.
It wasn't good. I mean, I don't look like she's another one. I don't look at as a single.
I was gonna say it wasn't connecting. It wasn't connecting.
It wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? But she had the Kanye cosign. So it's like, what, once you're affiliated with Kanye, it's like you're already in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she knew the right people to connect with. You know,
it's like, it seems like people might know. Let me go back. First album 7, right? Let me go to 7. First album 7. Let me say this. This was on what label? Who was this? Good Music. So how did she connect with Kanye? Because at that point she had been out for a while. We knew Tiana Taylor was 7. Like, she was still around though.
Right.
With, you get what I'm saying?
Right. But like she was with Kanye, and then like I was telling you, like her former husband was a basketball player.
That was years later though. She was already,
I'm sure she made connections within the industry because of him.
No, but that's years later. She still, most people would have been out the industry. Like, she was still in the industry to be in the right room to meet Iman Shumpert, and you get she was still in the rooms to be with a Kanye West. You know, like, because she look, she was Tiana Taylor at that time for a long time. So Kanye West, that shit happened in 2014. She had been in the game since when?
I don't know. I only listened to one album from her. You know what I'm saying? I know her but I don't know her. Like, I don't know her background like that.
Okay, so she was 15 years old, and she was credited as a choreographer for Beyonce hit song "Rain the Alarm." So she did the choreography.
Okay.
So that was her thing. She came in the game as
that was my favorite. That was like a drink too. I love that "Ring the Alarm" song.
In 2007, she got a Pharrell contract, through Interscope Records. She did MTV Sweet Super 16. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, so she's a teen star. She started just from just dancing and stuff. She appeared as a background dancer in JAYZ single Blue Magic. Okay, so that's why you know her.
Right.
She's a hip hop kid.
She's been around.
She's a teen star.
Yeah.
From dancing.
Right.
People know
And
her.
she made the right connections.
And she had a song in 2008. Google me, baby. Google me, baby. That's all I know from. You never heard it?
Nah.
And that was off a mixtape. See, that's all I knew her from. From Google. Most people didn't be in the game long enough to even to like. It's not easy. My point is, it's not easy to be in this game.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. And she made proper connections, and now she in Hollywood. Now she got an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? That's all for making connections and networking.
I gotta check that, man, because this might be a trifecta. These trifectas be kind of shaky, baby. Because when I Googled that she have an Oscar, it says no. It says she was not.
When the picture won for Best Picture, they all got awards. Like she was holding the Oscar.
Okay. Does Best Picture? So I need to Google that. Does everyone get an Oscar for Best Picture? That should be the question, right?
Right.
Because she could have been holding Michael B. shit while he went to the bathroom.
Sure.
Like, you hold this for me, shorty. I'll be right back.
Right. Yo.
Does everyone get an Oscar for Best Picture? No, everyone involved in the film receives an Oscar. No, not everyone involved in the film. Okay, okay, the producer, screenwriter. Okay, who doesn't win? Other roles. Who gets does everyone get a trophy? Let me ask you that. Let me say trophy. No. Let me narrow my search. Does every actor get a trophy for Best Picture? No. Actors do not typically receive an Oscar for Best Trophy.
Oh, she holding it like it was hers.
The award is presented to the film producers. Maximum of 3. So we're only go maximum of 3 nominations. Not the cast.
Wow. Maybe that's why she was okay. So she was holding a producer trophy.
Is she a producer?
No, I mean she was holding the producer's trophy. I mean, I thought she got one because she was holding it like she just won it.
Nigga, you just be making up.
But this is what they were talking about. Was she be doing too much? She doing too much.
No, you got to do you doing too much.
I was watching the Oscars. She got up on stage and grabbed the Oscar like it was hers.
Nigga, but you've been telling me for the last 2 weeks, like, yo, because it won Best Picture, everybody gets a trophy.
But because I saw everybody holding the Oscar except for Leo. Leo was the only one he was like standing in the back. But he didn't have an Oscar in his hand.
You gotta Google like I got. You didn't Google it and just to make sure you was right before you
Google gets shit wrong sometimes too.
But your imagination gonna get shit wrong more before Google, nigga. Your imagination.
Man, y'all are used to Google, man. There was a time when there was no Google.
Yeah, and we just had to deal with Triborough facts, and now we got and we can say this nigga don't know what the fuck you talking.
I'm seeing her like walk up on stage grabbing the Oscar like it's hers. I'm like, she didn't even get one.
Let me see that. Best Oscars best trophy. But shit, maybe they didn't want to argue with the black girl. See how she did with that security guard. Nigga.
She was already accusing people of pushing her and all that, right?
Right. Hey, look, and I don't know how true that is, but if Mystikal did it, I believe her. If she said Mystikal. Let me see if she walk up. Look, she already put niggas in the headlock.
Wow.
Grabbing this head and threw him in the headlock. You are a man touching a woman. Yo, you just threw this nigga in the headlock though.
That's wild.
This white man looked very uncomfortable with this sister grabbing him by the headlock. Watch this.
13 Academy
Look at him. He's
Awards. One
Yo.
another one. 6.
Like, come on, nigga.
For casting, actor in a supporting role, adapted screenplay, film
Almost knocked the nigga down.
editing, and best picture.
But she don't beat him to the stage. That shit, give me that. Yo, you ain't shit. Yo. He was like, I thought she won. Shit. The way she was up there, I thought she got it. Hold up, bro. There you go.
My bad.
Yo, I thought she won
That's
this shit. The way
crazy.
she went up. I can see, you know what? Looking back now, I take back everything I said, bro. I can see why you thought she won. Because she, like, give me that. If you don't give me
She
this,
ran up there.
you don't headlock
like
that.
those
She a part of it, man. I'm happy for her.
You know,
Everybody else trying to give it to somebody else. She like, I know this shit don't belong to me.
look how she holding.
She trying to
that
give it to
shit.
somebody else. But they ain't trying to take it. Okay, somebody else cheering. They got a match with 3. And the other Yo, she like, ooh, oh my God. Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yo, ain't nobody trying to take that shit from her. They were like, nah, you just hold it, sis. Go ahead. But that's who get it.
I thought it was hers though.
No, it's Adam Sommer. Now, I'm gonna tell you who it belonged to. It belonged to this white lady right here who knows she don't want to be on the wrong side of history. Snatching that shit from Tiana Taylor on TV. But it belongs to Adam Somner, Sarah Murphy, and Paul Thomas Anderson. A maximum of 3. These 3 people get that award. These producers. Adam, Sarah, and Paul. Not Tiana, nigga. And you up there didn't even read. You didn't even have to Google this shit.
That's wild.
No, these are facts. This is Google. I mean, this is reading. Try you to make that whole shit up. You had me running with that shit too. Son told me throughout this episode, this nigga don't know what he talking about. Mark, everything he say, you need to look it up before you just run with it. Cause Try is a Brooklyn nigga. Brooklyn niggas go off Brooklyn. And that's it.
I'm looking at it like, bro, that's the award that she won. I'm like, yo, what is this?
That nigga don't spoke that shit on Matt. You know you look crazy on these other shows. She got an Oscar there. You keep saying she had an Oscar. I was like, she ain't got no
because she took this shit. I'm like, yo, that's her Oscar.
Nigga, if Tiana Taylor won an Oscar, it would be on her Instagram stories right now. She would be, you nigga, what? Tiana Taylor won an Oscar, nigga? That would be big news. Adam, Sarah, and Paul got an Oscar. Tiana's holding it.
Okay.
Nigga. Man, out here spreading trifacts. That's what we're gonna start calling them now. Trifacts. Shout out to the homie Lake County in the chat. He said Tiana Taylor had a super sweet 16 on MTV. Let me give him a try.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
He said Tiana's mom was a former industry fashion stylist, and industry figure. That's how she got on. See,
that's how she got
it. Okay. Hip hop rich kid. She a hip hop rich kid.
See, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that neither. Let me give him the drop.
I got 5 on it.
Makes sense because we was talking about that earlier. Like, most people don't get chances to fail. Like Maya didn't keep getting chances. You know what I'm saying? Elle Varner, she didn't keep getting chances. Like, where's she at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the girl who had that song with Chris Brown? That
Jordan Sparks.
Jordan Sparks. Where's she at? Where?
I think she's doing like Broadway.
Oh, okay. She may be doing something. But most people don't keep getting those shit. What happened to Bud? Remember Bud from the Cosby Show? What happened to that nigga?
The Cosby Show, right? Yeah.
You just don't keep getting chances. You gotta be connected. Also, too, you gotta maintain your relationships. We gotta say that. Making relationships is one thing, and maintain was another. Let's move on though. We've been on this for a minute. We got a Verzuz coming up. A good one too. I'm excited about this Verzuz. I don't really see a lot of fanfare, but hell yeah. Tank.
I don't know. I don't know not one Tank song, yo.
For real?
No, I don't know. I didn't listen to Tank. I don't know none of his songs.
You tripping, nigga. That nigga Tank.
I only know like two Tyrese songs of that.
I'm gonna let you know a whole bunch of Tank songs. You might not know he wrote them all, but you know some Tank songs, bro.
Right.
That nigga Tank. Let me share the screen, bro. There we go. Yeah, Tank versus Tyrese going down March 26th. We definitely gonna be in the building for that one. But you don't remember that Tank song? Maybe I deserve you want to maybe I deserve that song. That song has a crescendo of aggressiveness too. If you listen to it, he started off very calm and like, man, I deserve that shit. Yeah. But then by the end, he was like, maybe I deserve to see you walk out that door and cheat on me like I cheat on you. And then yeah, man, that nigga Tank was killing that shit. That maybe I deserve was a beast, but that nigga Tank got some hits, bro.
Word.
And he got that joint when we fuck, when we touch, whatever you call it. I think the radio version is when we touch.
Okay.
He got Please Don't Go. That album, Sex, Love, and Pain, is a classic. You never heard Sex, Love, and Pain?
Nah.
Classic Tank joints, bro. Tank got some singles. He got some joints. Yeah, I can't believe you ain't never got you got that song called Fucking With Me. So Cold. Relationship Goals. Like, these are old joints too. Like, we talking about like 2016. Like,
damn.
This nigga Tank got some joints.
What about Tyrese?
Tyrese got a whole bunch of joints too.
Yeah, I know some of Tyrese stuff. Yeah.
That Please Don't Go.
Yeah.
Tyrese got some joints.
Yeah. Sweet Lady.
Yep.
How you gonna act like that?
How you gonna up and leave me now? That shit is hard, bro.
Yeah, that's a bop.
Bro, I'm excited about this Verzuz, bro. Especially because they used to be in a group, and you know they didn't have the best breakup. I remember seeing this nigga Tank on the Breakfast Club one time. He was talking. It was like, well, Tank, you ain't gonna feel no kind of way talking about Tyrese. You know, he from Watts. He said, Tyrese, you know, like they was trying to gas him up. That nigga Tank said, Tyrese is an actor from Watts.
Wow.
Nigga. Like, I'm not scared of him. He's an actor.
Call him out. Call him out.
I will say stage-wise, performance-wise, Tank is a better vocal performer in my opinion. Like the way he was killing it.
Right.
The same show.
Yeah.
Tyrese goes out there, he does a lot of crowd work. And it's always frustrating because he like, I just want to thank everybody for rocking with me from Transformers, from the Coca-Cola commercial all the way to Transformers. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Like, he just be going through his accolades. Like, man, I appreciate all of y'all sticking with me, man, through everything I've been going through. Fast and Furious 20 coming out too.
Tyrese.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody say Tyrese.
Tyrese.
Yo, don't do him like that. So what do you want? A man can't be vulnerable, dog. A man can't cry. A man can't
He's
cry.
always like that, though. He's always like that. He's always like that. That's how you got the name. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if he did it like once or twice, but he's always like that. Oh man.
Nah, I don't think he always like that.
I'm telling you, that's how he got that name. He was always crying about something.
That's my first time hearing that.
Yeah, he been had that nickname. When he did that rant online. He was crying about that they gave The Rock a spinoff to Fast and Furious, and he wanted one for his character. Why would they give him a spinoff for Fast and Furious? For what? He didn't have no major role in that franchise.
Supposed to be. No, it wasn't about him getting a spinoff. It was about the spinoff was putting the next Fast and Furious on hold. That's what happened. Like, so
but what that got to do with him? That's hurting his pockets.
Hold on, stop right there. What you just said was another tri-fat. It was like totally wrong, totally out of context, and it means totally. And then you just skip over the fact you just said something totally wrong. Like, yeah, but what they got to hold up, nigga. You just said something that was totally false. That nigga never said, let's do my own spinoff. He never said that. He said, hey, look, we were supposed to do this. I asked Rock about it. He told me no, he wasn't doing that, and then he did it anyway. Those are two different things.
So why the Rock got to tell him anything though? I don't understand. Like
okay, but
he act like that's hurting his pockets.
Yeah, but those are two different things though. It did hurt his pockets because he needed the money for that film. But also too, if I need the money for this film and I'm putting off other things I can do because I think we're gonna do this film, and instead you do your own solo joint. And also too, that was why him and Vin Diesel fell out too, because Vin Diesel was like, hold up, nigga, like everybody thought, hey, we're doing this next project. And it's an ensemble cast, and then The Rock backdoors them allegedly and do his own shit with John Cena. Like, you might be upset because you turning down other deals because I'm thinking we're about to do this. And we all
He should be glad. Bro, he and Ludacris are the only two Negroes in that film still that haven't gotten killed off. He should be glad he's still alive in that franchise.
Wow. Thank you.
Know what I'm saying? They watered down that, bro. There's no way in hell Fast and Furious should be up to a part 10. That's crazy.
Thank you, White Borough. I'm gonna start calling you White Borough instead of Tri Borough.
I'm just saying. I'm like, bro, that's not a great franchise.
Be glad you even got a job.
That franchise is not great to make it 10 films in the last 20 years. Are you kidding me? Come on, they milking it right now.
Tyrese saved that franchise when Vin Diesel didn't want to do.
Tyrese saved that franchise. No, he replaced Vin Diesel when he didn't come back for part 2. He didn't save that franchise.
Bro, if he didn't do a good job, they wouldn't have got part 3. People was like, yo, this shit trash. Vin Diesel did part 1. It was a hit.
He didn't come back for part 3. He didn't come back for Tokyo Drift. They put somebody else there.
Hold up, bro. He didn't do part 2, so we have to have somebody else to step up. This black guy comes in and kills it so much that now they got it. He did, bro. That's why they did.
So how come he didn't come back for Tokyo Drift? They put Bow Wow and that white guy in there.
That's a nigga. That was part 7 or part 17.
That's part 3. No, part 3. It was Tokyo Drift. It was different cast.
Hold up, but that's when they made this shit with the Asian guy too, right? And that's where they had Han. That was the guy who had the money. That was their budget. That's who said they shot it in Japan too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who put the money up for the film, bro. When you put the money up and you the producer, you make those decisions. They didn't even bring
want Tyrese back. He didn't want Tyrese back for part 3.
You just want to argue, but you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
I'm not good. I'm saying if he was so good, how come he didn't come back for Tokyo Drift?
Been no money for part 3, and then you even admitted he's still around in part 20.
He's still. He should have been killed off. Why he's still living in Fast and Furious part 10? Like, are you kidding me? He should have died in Transformers too.
Yeah, White Borough. White Borough trying this bitch.
I'm just saying. I'm like, be glad you're part of a franchise that wants you.
So me and you, if it's me, you, and 8 other people, we say hey, look, this is what we're doing next summer. We setting up this movie. We're gonna do this next summer, and then you or me, and then one person out of 10 said, I'm gonna do my own deal with the theaters, and I'm gonna do my own movie. And I've already talked to you about it, like, and you could have just said, nah, I ain't doing it. Like, nah, man, I'm gonna do my solo shit. But clearly the nigga needed the money. That's why he was on camera crying. And nigga was like, you lied to me. That nigga needed that bread, nigga.
He's just a little crazy doing it though. I'm just like, yo, this didn't need to be online.
Yeah, that's why you're a hater too. I knew you was a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm saying he could sing, he could act. I'm just saying, be glad that you're a part of a franchise after 20 years.
Be glad that
they
paid you. Or be glad you got a job. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying, you know how they do us when it comes to movies, like especially horror films. We never live. Like you're a part of a franchise that's not a horror film for 20 years. Huh?
This ain't no horror film, and you act like he was just
but I'm
like he was the extra on the bench, nigga. He was the co-lead in the Fast and Furious. It was Paul Walker and him
in part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yes, bro, but you making it seem like you should just be glad that you around and later in part.
Because he's not. Yeah, but he's not a main character. If they kill him off, nobody gonna care. He's not a main character,
bro.
Right? The main character is
okay. I'm gonna show.
The main character is Vin Diesel. He's the star. You have Jordana Brewster. You have I don't even know who the hell is a part of it anymore. You have Ludacris, Tyrese. Who else is a part of it? So what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez. It's her and Vin Diesel from part 1 to now. Those are the main stars.
Jeez. I'm gonna just show you this cover right here. I'm gonna just show you this cover. And you tell me he's not.
He was a co-star. That was part 2. That was like 20 years ago.
Bro. He's not a lead character. Look at the album. Look at the cover.
Not anymore. He's a lead character for that sequel. He wasn't a lead character for the others.
So he's a lead character in this shit that helped us get here. And you saying he should just be happy that he got a job? Like he was a car. He had a bigger role in part 2 than Ludacris. And those two girls.
I agree. He did. But right now in part 10, they're not like the lead characters anymore. They're like they're like part of the cast, supporting cast or whatever.
Okay. You said that nigga just need to be happy here around, huh?
If they killed them off, would you be sad that they killed them off? You wouldn't care.
Depends on how they did it. But
the same space.
I'll be like, no, not Reese. Not Reese.
They killed Roman off in space. Oh my God.
Yeah, Fast 5 when they added The Rock and Vin Diesel back. When they brought Vin Diesel back, it was over for Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? They brought Vin Diesel back.
He not even looking at it. That's part 5.
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah.
He not even that poster.
Nah.
He all the way in the back.
I don't see him on this poster at all. They whitewashed this whole shit apart. Where they got that nigga? They just
all the way in the back. He on the side. He on the side. He on the left.
Okay, bro. Part 7. Here we go. He back now on the main stage. There we go. Part 7. There we go. Right beside Lou. Let me see. Fast 8. How many of these have you seen? Okay. How many of these have you even seen?
You front and center. I've seen all of them.
Seeing this one, let me zoom in on this cover.
That's all of them.
There we go. Here on the cover right there, way in the back. Part 8. In the back beside it again.
In the back. Yep.
Okay. In the
That's
back.
where you belong. In the back.
Damn.
The Rock is the biggest star.
Yeah, of course. Everybody in the back. Part 9.
I'm not hating. I'm just calling facts.
Part 9, he on the cover though. He back.
He on the side.
Yeah, he on the side.
He look angry too. John Cena in front of him.
Part 10. Let me see. There you go. He back again. Yo, I can't believe they made 10 of these motherfuckers, dog. I still can't believe they made 10 of these. I still can't believe they made 10 of these shits. Like, something is wrong with our minds.
The car's the real star. They're not even looking at Tyrese. The car is the real star.
Yo, I'm done with you, man. All right, but look, anyway, let's get back to the business at hand, man. What y'all eating at? Tyrese versus Tank versus. You said you don't even know no Tank songs.
I'm picking Tyrese to win because I know more songs from him.
Yeah, you're in shit, man. Brooklyn got trash, bro. Brooklyn ain't the same. Brooklyn ain't yo. It's like something wrong with New York ever since Snoop came through and crushed the buildings. You feel me? Damn.
Nope. Don't blame us. Do not blame us.
I blame Snoop.
I'm picking Tyrese. Tyrese is winning. He gonna cry us a river on the stage.
Yo, this nigga. He wrote I Can Be for Aaliyah. He wrote What If for Aaliyah. He wrote I Wanna Be for Chris Brown. That Sex You Back to Sleep. He got a joint with Chris Brown with that. Jamie Foxx. VIP, What It Do, Heaven, Wish You Was There. You don't know none of these songs. K Michelle.
I know the Chris Brown song. And the Aaliyah songs.
He wrote Naked for Marcus Houston.
Oh, that's my joint. He wrote that?
Yeah. He wrote O. He wrote O and Tryna. I'm not gonna need you like you was.
He should have kept that for himself.
I would be okay. I'm trying to act like it's bigger. He get more money with Omarion singing it, nigga. Let him do it. Right. He get more money with Omarion.
Right.
Omarion young too. He got a long career. He still get money off of Omarion singing. And I
remember this one.
That's gonna be the sound, girl, when it's going down. Your body's up, man. That's a big one. That Under Pleasure P.
Yeah.
Under. Yo, that nigga Tank got some joints. Tank got some joints. Tank got some joints. He wrote Lately. He wrote that Lately for John B. Ain't Gonna Beg You for Fantasia. Decent joint.
Songwriter.
Yeah, he a writer.
Definitely.
And he gonna get up there and play them. And look, and that nigga can sit up there and play that damn piano while he's singing some of them songs too.
Right. What is Tyrese gonna do?
Oh, that nigga gonna do that Coca-Cola shit, nigga. He gonna take you all the way back.
He gonna sing the Coca-Cola jingle with the Coca-Cola in his hand.
If they pay him.
Right.
Tyrese got some joints. He got that Shame. Remember that video? That shit was good. It was directed by Denzel Washington too. That was a good video.
Yeah.
Sweet Lady is a good one. Lately, have I told you? That's a big one.
Remember that one too, yeah.
That's a joint, bro. Signs of Love Making. I hope he does that one. You ever heard that record?
I heard that one, yep.
Freak joint. These are all the girls used to love that shit. They was deep into that zodiac sign. They always wanted. I was like, this song is so cheesy, but it hits though. Because he goes to everybody's. These are the signs of love making. Are you the zodiac freak I've been looking for? Girl, man, that was a good album too. Because right after that, he had that song called I Think I Really Know What Love Is Now. That was a big record. That was a good record. But it didn't.
On your R&B shit.
They didn't,
I said, look at you on your R&B shit.
Nah, man, I fuck with the music, bro. I do that shit. I'm an engineer, bro. So this ain't
right.
This is what it is. It's another day that ends
He had the joint with Snoop Dogg from Baby Boy.
Never heard of it.
You better not get up there and do
You
that.
need a Baby Boy joint from the movie? That was fire.
You're just a baby boy. Like you better not.
Why not? You bring Snoop out there for that?
You know what? Nah, don't do that shit.
Well, why not? He from the West Coast.
Don't do that shit.
What you mean?
Don't get it, baby boy shit, bro. Cause look, bro, cause that nigga Tank gonna be up there R&B'd out. That nigga gonna do 1,000 push-ups leading up to this shit. That nigga gonna have his shirt on oiled up. He gonna be up there like with a tuxedo on, halfway open, giving away roses to the girls. That nigga gonna play the piano, one of them shits. Like
that nigga might come with a white beater and joggers. You don't know what he gonna wear.
Man, that nigga gonna serenade them girls, man. And if you got that white beat on the joggers, that nigga gonna he gonna be over there with the sex doll before he get revving it up. That nigga gonna rev it up.
Yo.
Up and put one of them bands on and make sure that nigga flopping all night for them bitches. You gonna wear that nigga wear some joggers, no draws. Gonna do like 20. Oh man, you gonna have all, bro. Watch that shit with your shorty, bro, because you gonna get some ass after that if you're a player.
I do not want to watch a versus of Tyrese and Tank. We need a real versus.
I'm watching that shit, and we gonna make a movie after that shit. She gonna be ready to go. She gonna be ready to go after this shit.
What you playing? What's the theme song we playing? You playing Tyrese or Tank in the video?
Whatever she want to play. Whatever she want to hear. He said in the video. Nigga, you will never know. I ain't releasing my footage.
Somebody gonna leak it. Somebody gonna leak it.
I'm gonna have to indict me on any shit to get my footage, nigga.
Yo,
and even then, like, nope, only the jury.
Tyrese do the waist deep. Oh yeah, he was on the waist deep soundtrack.
Man,
he was in the movie.
Don't do that shit.
No, why not?
What song you gonna do?
One of them songs on there.
That nigga gotta do. He gonna do How You Gonna Act Like That. He gonna do Sweet Lady. Yep. He gonna do Stay. Yep. He's gonna do Signs of Love. That nigga. He gonna do that. He gonna do that. What's that joint called?
Signs of Love Making. You said.
Yeah, he gonna do that. I wouldn't mind if he did Best Man.
Okay.
Help me be the best man I can be. Yeah, bring.
That was from that was on the Beautiful Pain album. That was a good album.
No, that was on. I think that was Jason's lyric soundtrack.
The Best Man I Can Be. That's not with Genuine RL Tyrese case.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, that is the Best Man. Oh, no, that's the Best Man soundtrack. Yeah.
Best Man, my bad. Yeah, Best Man soundtrack.
Yeah, Best Man soundtrack.
That was a hit. Yeah,
that was a joint.
Ain't
he on that joint on Case Faded Pictures? Cause he might.
No, that was Joe. That was Joe. That was Joe. Joe needs a versus.
Nah, we good on that. For real? Yeah, we might be good on that.
You don't want to. So you rather see this than Joe? Joe got more hits than both of them.
No, you don't.
Yes, he do.
I
can name 20 joints right now from Joe.
Yeah.
You got How to Be a Player. Huh?
Oh, so you talking about songs where he just sung the hook? Songs where he just sung the hook?
No. I'm talking about his like records from Joe. What you mean? No, I'm not talking about just on the hook.
The first thing you named was the song he did for Big Pun.
No, no, not that one. I mean, Don't Want to Be a Player No More. Don't Want to Be a Player, right? You have that. You got Love Scene.
That's a song. He's the hook. By that logic, you might as well play the.
Don't Want to Be a Player No More. No, Don't Want to Be a Player was this song.
I don't want to be a player.
No, don't want to be a player. Yeah, that's his song. That was from the Don't Be a Menace soundtrack.
I don't know that song. I don't want to be a player by Joe.
Yes, you do know that song. That song is from like 95. You know that song.
How it go? How the hook go?
Don't want to be a player no more.
That's what I just said. That's the Big Pun song. See,
he used that. He used the lyrics for the Big Pun joint, but that's his song though. You know that song. You've heard the song before.
Let me find it.
That was video for that.
Hold up. Let me look this up. I'm gonna look it up, but go ahead. Name some more of these jokes.
Okay. You got Love Scene. You got Stutter. You got what's the joint? If I Was Your Man, More and More. He have like a whole greatest hits album out. He got like 20 bangers easily. And he did collaborations with Big
you
Pun.
stopped at the 5. You stopped at the 4, really? You said I can name 20 Joe songs right now. Nigga named 4.
He got 20 bangers, yo. He Faded Pictures, him and Case. That was a hit. You got the No Guaranteed remix with him and Chico the Barge. That was a hit record. You know that song.
This shit ain't gonna fly.
What are you talking about? That's a big hit.
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
You bugging. That was a big hit in 95, bro.
That ain't gonna get it.
You fucked up. I see what I'm saying. I thought so. You know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now. You know that, Thomas.
You know you done fucked up, right? That nigga. No.
Yo.
Nah, bro. This
was
is
a big hit for him.
This is gonna be a good versus. Them niggas got some joint. They gonna put on.
Huh?
They're gonna put on.
I want to see. I want to see.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Who? Well, shit. If Joe gonna do it, Joe could go against Genuine, and I got Genuine.
Hell, fucking no. Genuine will beat him. Nah. You know what? Nah, I still think Joe got more than Genuine because Genuine after like his third album he fell off.
Genuine gonna wash his boots, yo.
Nah, fuck no. Not without Timbaland.
He ain't gotta have Timbaland on stage. He gonna get up there and do the music.
Yeah, but Timbaland gave him most of his hit records though. Pony, So Anxious.
You got 20 of them though.
Yeah, but it's mostly Timbaland that gave him those hit records though. He
That's called consistency.
Joe is a better singer than him.
So Anxious, Differences, In Them Jeans, I Need a Girl, The Best Man. Like I could just name some Stingy, Same Old G. This nigga Genuine got some drunk. Shorty, say what your price.
I don't know. That shit was garbage. That Nas joint, I never liked that.
That hook was dope.
That you owe me?
Yeah, let's say you
Lord. You like
nigga, that shit was hard. That shit was
Why did Nas do that to he ended his career with that song.
Oh, your text owe me back like 40 acres to blacks. Nigga, what? That shit was hard.
Oh, God. And you know the lyrics.
Nigga, the girls.
Boo.
Nigga, that shit was hard.
I don't like that song. I always skip that song on National.
It is that ungrateful shit. There you go again, complaining about what you ain't. I don't know if I ain't doing this shit for nothing. I pay the car note, house note, phone note. What you think this shit for nothing? There it is by man, we need that Genuine versus, yo. And not to mention that nigga gonna be on stage tweaking anyway, nigga. the nigga is a funny ass performer when you see him
on the stage.
Music,
on the stage.
Huh?
Right?
So what? You say he might fall off stage?
He gonna fall off the stage like he did before.
Man, that nigga Genuine is hilarious, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna show you one of these. Yo, every now and then You just gotta go on YouTube and just, or somewhere and Google genuine live performance. And when you let me see, son, it's gonna be some funny shit. Hold up. You just be doing little funny shit. Yo, watch this. Yo, watch this. Watch this. That's why we need it, because that nigga gonna be up here tweaking. Can you see the screen? Watch this. Look at this. What is he doing? What is he doing with the leg? What is he doing with the leg?
Yeah.
Look at his leg. Look at that leg.
What is that?
I don't even know the song, but it's funny. Like, this nigga genuine went from being a sex. Yeah, that's definitely drunk. Look at that. Look at that move. Look, that nigga, hey, look, that nigga 50 plus years old. That's how you dance when you 50. Look at this. Look at this move. That nigga, what was that move? That's what? The BBW. He called that the BBW backstroke.
Yo.
Nigga, one of the big booty big booty. That nigga doing the BBW backstroke.
BBW.
Yeah, that's the BBW backstroke.
Wow.
Yeah, like bam. And you know what I'm saying? She keep throwing that ass on you so you be backing up a little bit. Cause if not, you know what I'm saying, you might injure yourself. Yo, let me see another one. Hold on. Yo, look at this nigga GUI. Watch this one. Watch this one. What do you I'm telling you, bro, this nigga gonna be funny, bro. He got a whole look now. What he doing up here? What is this? What is he doing? What is he doing? What was that? Watch this move. You see this move?
Yeah.
That nigga used to be a dancing motherfucker too. I never thought this genuine would be falling off dancing. Yo, that shit is funny. That shit is funny. Hold
I told you, he falling on hard times.
Man. But here we go. Here's another one. Here's another. Look at this. What's he gonna do in this one? What he about to do? Live, and you know what he did? This might have been one of the things I saw him doing. When he did Pony, he let Pony go, let that shit loop at the end. Jump on it, let's ride my saddle. Like he does the hook, and he lets that shit play, and he literally goes. You know how big fucking like a basketball stadium is, right? Like Phillips Arena, I'm sorry, State Farm Arena. He gets off stage, he starts right, and he literally goes around the whole arena. He goes up in the crowd up here, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, and they just keep it on loop. And he makes his way around the whole arena back to the stage doing that same, like with that hook on loop. And the fans went crazy. I was like, yo, this nigga is killing it. But he's tired though. He did get a little tired. Here's another. Let's see what you about to do right here. This should be funny. Genuine gonna be up there tweaking. They need to let him do it. I know he's gonna do some funny shit. Is he gonna fall right here? Okay, he didn't fall.
That's crazy.
There we go. 2-step. Hold on, that one ain't that bad. What was that? He brings a genuine dog on. He got a whole dog. That nigga got a mascot. Look, slide. Ooh.
A whole dog.
He got a mascot.
What is that?
He's doing differences.
Why? Yo. Wow.
His background seems to be killing. I ain't gonna lie. They be saving his But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We need the genuine verses for the reals, man, because that shit gonna be entertaining. What's gonna happen right here? What you gonna do right here? Boom, ball. Oh, where? Damn, he gone. Did you see that? Did you see that nigga? Did you see that nigga just fall down? He just melted off the stage.
That's a bop.
And the sign language nigga like,
You gonna fall
oh,
off the stage?
Yeah, he almost pulled the sign language nigga down. The sign language nigga's like, well, fuck it. And he just kept signing on. Come on, G's. We need this shit on Verzuz ASAP, nigga. This nigga Genuine gonna give us some entertainment. Ain't none of your friends. Ain't none of your friends. Yeah, I need that. Ain't none of your friends' business. Yo, he got some joints, bro. He got 20. He got 20, bro. He got 20, bro.
That's my joint.
Which one? Oh, which joint?
Genuine. Let's go. Ain't none of your friends' business?
Yeah, they still together? Him and Soleil? Is he still married to Soleil?
Oh, Timberland?
No, Genuine.
I think they still together.
Huh? Huh? What you doing, man? Bro,
Yeah,
what you
still together?
Nigga, what you doing? You smoking crack, nigga? What was that? That sounded like a torch and a big hit. That's just it. All I heard was
what you talking about?
All I heard was
that's not what you heard, yo. No, you did not hear that.
That nigga hit that nigga hit that hook.
No. Oh my god. This dude.
Yo, last topic, man. I think we might be done. Okay, so was that everything? I think that might have been everything. I'm gonna let you slide.
Nah,
bro.
wasn't there
I'm
something
gonna
else?
let you do what you need to do over there.
I thought it was something else we was gonna talk about.
Oh, Afro Man. Did we get to Afro Man?
Yeah, Afro Man. Yeah.
Yo, congratulations to Afro Man, bro. Afro Man is an American hero, bro. This nigga Afro Man took that shit to trial. So if you don't know the story, Tri-Filament, what happened? Let's give him some tri-facts. Try put the pipe down, bro. You can hear it too. That nigga said,
yo.
You can hear
I just saw that he had a case that he won. He won a case. Right? He won a case, right?
We're listening. Go ahead.
They said they said he won a case because he was making money off of his recent situation with the cops. 2 kids, like one was 10 and one was 12, and they raided his house and his wife was there. And he's saying that he don't know why they raided it.
You're breaking up. Whatever you're doing with your audio, it's going bad again. But
he made it like into a whole song, like a whole album.
He did 3 songs and he sold merch. Let me play the clip. Afro Man was sued for defamation by the police department, I believe in Ohio. He speaks out. This was Adams County. It was a trial. Basically, the police broke into his house. They thought he was trafficking drugs and had kidnapped somebody. Apparently, that was not true. So,
wow.
They disconnected his cameras. And he said some money was missing, but somebody later said they mislabeled the bag. So instead of $4,000, It was 3,600, but they wrote 4,000 on the bag, and they was like they miscounted. It wasn't 4,000, it was 3,600. But regardless, he was like, none of this shit would have happened if y'all just never came to my house anyway. So he made some videos, some songs, sold merch, and they tried to sue him for defamation, and the jury was not buying it. Let's play this clip.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed.
I'm a big old white girl, don't he? That's his old lady.
I didn't win.
She came out waving too. Like, yeah, she came out first. Yeah.
I didn't win. America won. America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people. America.
They got to make a movie about this because that nigga wore that American flag suit in there every day in court. That he took the stand too. His testimony.
Wow.
Is some of the funniest shit that you ever gonna see. Let me see Afroman testimony. Let me, bro, you gotta see some of this shit. This shit, I implore you all, like, if y'all got nothing to do one day, just sit around and watch.
That's crazy.
Watch some of this. Look, when they played one of the songs he made about the deputy, he crying on the stand. And then they cut the camera to him, that nigga like this, bobbing to the beat. Well, yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, the songs ain't even the best songs in the world. What makes them funny is the merch, the videos they put into it. And the fact that you're like, I didn't even know these songs until like they made it worse. They made it worse by trying to take him to court. So now people like me and you never heard these songs. We're gonna check them out. Like, what was Lemon Pound Cake? You get what I'm saying? And they was asking the jury.
Facts. Right.
Asking for $3.9 million. Hold up, because y'all broke into his crib, tried to raid his house, said he had kidnapped somebody, trafficking drugs. None of that shit happened. So he made a video using his surveillance cameras that you guys tried to disconnect. Y'all spent more time trying to disconnect his cameras than looking for this missing person or this drugs. You get what I'm saying? And when y'all thought y'all disconnected, but that shit was still recorded. And the Lemon Pound Cake comes from one of the officers is in there gone down, and you can see him walking past the cake, and he looks down at the cake. Then he looks again, like that nigga like had a double take at the pound cake. He was like, this nigga ain't here for no drugs and shit. This nigga here for the pound cake. This nigga here for my mama's pound cake.
That's crazy.
Hilarious, bro.
Right.
This shit is hilarious. They gotta make a movie about this. Oh my God. They gotta make a movie about this shit. And it's gonna be a comedy too. Right. It's gonna be about the life of Afroman, and he took that shit to trial, and oh my God, because I got high.
Yep.
Listen to this shit.
I never had my money taken by cops. I didn't know how.
The outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact. They never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact. If they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault. And they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
Woo! Oh, you don't want that on the record, huh?
Oh.
Yo, you know who should probably play? Who you think should play him, bro? Who you think should play?
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you...
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
The outrageous lies you...
Ooh. That boy good, ain't he? Like, this is like the people versus Larry Flint.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we
Yeah, they gotta make
You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As this, you shall answer unto God.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Joseph Edgar Foreman.
Hold on.
Yeah, and you have a residence. May sounds.
Yo, you gotta watch this. The one like and when his lawyer was talking to the cops, he was like, "What did he said? He said he slept with my wife." Like, well, can you prove he didn't or did sleep with his wife? He's like, well, I've been with her for such amount of years.
Right.
I would hope she did. He's like, so do you know he did or didn't? You like that, and then the judge, I ain't gonna lie, the judge was kind of on some jerk shit at sometimes because they won't answer the question at times. He was like, well, he answered it well enough for me. I was like, no, it was a yes or no question. He didn't answer yes or no. You know?
Stupid, but I believe it applies to myself.
Crazy.
We're not the thinnest people in the world, are we?
I'm gonna call you fat, but okay.
I was calling myself fat. But you would agree that we're not thin people.
Absolutely.
And you would agree that how you conduct yourself during a search and everything reflects directly on your reputation?
Absolutely.
You don't believe everything you read on the internet, do you?
No.
You actually probably don't believe everything you read in the newspaper, do you?
No.
You would agree that Exhibit D that I played, the song Lemon Pound Cake, is a music video for entertainment?
There again, he made accusations that I smoke weed on there, which I don't.
So
that was a lie as well.
So you are suing based upon him saying you smoked weed in the song?
No, I'm just saying that
so that
goes
statement
along
is
with
not
some
part of
the
this
other
lawsuit.
he's done.
Okay.
I say that goes along with some of the other rhetoric that he's told about us, lies he's told about us.
Okay. Could that be exaggeration to make the song funny?
I don't think it's funny.
Would a reasonable person listening to that believe that Mr. Foreman is stating facts?
You don't know what somebody's thinking. You wouldn't think we'd get 300 calls a day threatening to kill us. Somebody's buying into it.
It's me.
Wow.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, off on their survey. I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video.
Oh, he shot part of his video in the lawyer's office. There's a G for that. And the lawyer's a G.
Last Friday.
Yes, sir.
He said last Friday. You shot a video last Friday.
Deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I did. He like, yeah. I did that. I shot it.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes.
And you
saw how upset she was. That nigga still shot the new video.
You saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Yeah.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Woo! That's how you gotta talk to them, bro, because that shit on the record. And they don't want you to say all of that. They just want you to just like, yeah. Just like I knew she was when she had the fucking gun. You need to say that to the jury. See, a well-articulate, well-spoken person,
right?
That's your worst enemy if you're a prosecutor when they understand. Because most people would tell you, don't take this stand in your defense. This nigga like, no, I'm gonna take the stand in my defense.
Right.
I did nothing wrong. Ask me whatever, I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna win or lose by my own accord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how
With her hand around the trigger, ready to shoot.
it's over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger, ready to shoot me. Just like she knew.
You remember in your deposition? So what they did, searching your house,
with her hand around the trigger, ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Yeah.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
What he's doing to these deputies by making songs about this.
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
Boy, man, come on, bro. American hero right here, ain't he?
No.
Yeah, bro. Or you gonna cake for the white folks again?
Huh?
Or you gonna cake for the white folks again? You gonna go Jack Harlow on me again?
Nah, no. I'm in Afroman's corner. Like I agree with what he's saying.
I thought you was gonna be like how you was with the Tyrese conversation.
No.
We had earlier. You was like, he should be lucky them white folks let him have a music career in their town.
But no, I know. I'm saying I said he was lucky that he was still alive in that franchise.
Yeah, he should be lucky white folks still let him make music. All he got is though because I got high. I'm surprised you ain't going there with it.
No, but what the cops did to him was wrong though. You know what I'm saying? So he have. I mean, they can look at it like you're making money off of like a case. You know, like is there any law against that?
I don't know. I'm sure you're gonna make up one for us. You've been making up shit all night. Go ahead. What you got?
I'm asking. No, I was asking. Is there like a real law where like they could look at like, oh well, we can't allow you to make money off of this case that you're going through right now.
It's a law. The only law for that is like you don't supposed to profit from your crime. So if I murder you and go to prison, I shouldn't be able to write a book and make a movie about murdering you while I'm in prison. They won't let me.
Right. So he's making a profit off of him.
No, he didn't commit no crime. No, yeah, you can't. That's not a crime.
Yeah.
He didn't commit. He didn't.
Yeah, but they rated this. So why is he in court then? What is he in court for?
Look at him. He black. Where he walk around Ohio with American flag suit and the afro, talking about he get high, nigga. Like, you want to take a guess? I mean, do you see the picture on the screen right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why. He a rich black man in a little white town.
They just rated this home for no apparent reason.
They said he had kidnapped somebody and was trafficking narcotics. Both of those shits ended up not being true. He wasn't even there.
He ain't do that.
He wasn't even there. It was his wife and his kids. And they seized some money, raided his house, tried to cut off his camera, and yeah, that nigga won't even. No.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you why did you bring the news?
And he supposedly he has
Huh?
He's like a.
So what? So what?
No, I was saying supposedly he has surveillance footage of the cops.
Hell yeah.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station after I seen him running around my house with AR-15s.
He said I didn't want to get beat up by Epstein. See, he's smart. He playing to the audience because his audience know what that Epstein shit is too. This was smart.
So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing about the discount. I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. So
good. Hey, look, he's talking. See, people don't like that. And that judge, I will say this, that judge gave him leeway to talk at certain times. Because usually, if you try to talk this much after ask a question, they be cutting you off, bro. They be like, and the judge and the other attorney like, Your Honor, can you tell him just only answer the question that I asked? But the judge left this open because they let the other people just take liberty with the questions that they were asked to. But let's play this clip.
Sheriff station after I seen him running around my house with AR-15s. So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing about the discount. I didn't know. Right. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. So yeah, I'm accusing them of that. They turned my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up.
I get that too. See, you trying to make it seem like so the news is gonna be your security guard. They're gonna shoot and save you from the police. No, I'm smart enough. I bring the news cameras here because I know y'all ain't gonna kill me on camera and beat me up in front of all these cameras. You get what I'm saying? I see what he's doing there.
Right.
You too, right?
Or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And they volunteered the information that the money wasn't right. That's just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
All right. Or try to say I did something that I didn't do, because that can happen.
You had a safe in your home, correct?
2 of them.
2 safes. Did the sheriffs look into those safes to your knowledge?
Yes, they did.
The deputies?
Yes.
And how did they get the combination?
I gave it to my ex-wife so the sheriffs wouldn't pull my safe out the floor, take it to the station and put something in it and try to say that whatever they put in my safe was mine. So I went ahead and gave my ex-wife, who I didn't want to give my combination to, it was just safer. I went ahead and gave her my combination so they could open up the safe and realize that they just vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Don't you keep jewelry in those safes?
No.
Can you tell me that in your deposition that you keep jewelry in those safes?
I do.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home after the search?
I didn't put nothing in the safes.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home?
I just said nothing was in them.
Nothing was in them, so nothing was missing from the safe.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you, why did you bring...
See, they tried to... See, man, you got to watch these moments.
He's like a comedian.
It's like Afroman is like a comedian too, right? Would you say that? A song like "Cause I Got High," he's like a Black Weird Al Yankovic type shit, right? Would you not agree? Make funny songs.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
You would agree?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a comedian type shit. He was trolling.
For those of you
oh, here we go. She got to go in. This him trolling. This watch
following the Afroman trial as closely as I am. I went on his Instagram. So I'm.
Sean, you were called Officer Poundcake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times. You received hundreds of pound cakes at work.
Niggas don't send him hundreds. Like, people in the town are just now sending him pound cakes to the job with his name on it.
Different people.
Okay. Is it true that Mr. Foreman called you a hunchback?
Yes.
And specifically compared you to Quasimodo?
Yes.
Can you tell me what fact about you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
Did you hear that? What line refers to you? Receding hairline or dipshit?
I'm sorry? So you were called a couple names by Mr. Foreman, one of those being, what was it, Beetle Bailey. Yes, sir. Does anyone believe you're Beetle Bailey?
Probably not. It's a drawn cartoon.
Beetle Bailey is a cartoon that's in the newspaper. Sure. Been there for years. So that would be an exaggeration. Okay.
Man, these are some boy. He had the dumbest cornbread cops on the damn stand too, bro. They were playing themselves, bro. This shit was hilarious. I'm telling you, like it was, bro. This shit.
Verdict for the
is comedy.
I'm singing a humorous song.
So people have come up to you and asked you if you were a thief.
I've had phone calls and I've had it happen.
Comedy. Asked Sergeant about wife stealing from work. Your wife did steal from her employer, correct? Oh shit! Watch this.
When was the first time that happened? To you personally during your career?
Right. In my entire career?
Yes.
I never had anything until this came about.
You never had anybody
Not
ask you about
almost.
being a thief and when
No.
your wife was charged with theft?
No shit.
When your wife pled guilty to stealing from her employer?
Tell me why you would do that to the jury.
Your Honor, I would ask this.
Listen to the judge. Like, why would you do that to the jury? Because the nigga just said nobody ever talked to him about being a thief. But your wife is a thief, and she did get accused of stealing. Ain't nobody asked you about that then?
No.
What's that?
When your wife pled guilty to stealing from her employer?
Tell me
Right.
why you would do that to the jury.
Your Honor, I would
Why
ask
you do
this.
that to the jury?
Your Honor, I'm asking a question that builds on his reputation. He says he has never been called a thief before, yet he keeps saying that everybody treats him differently. This goes to his reputation. He is used to this has happened before. To say that this is the only thing causing the problem has ever hurt his reputation. He's opening up the door so that I can ask the question about what's affecting his reputation.
So I'm going to allow this so
I'm gonna allow this.
you can see how it does or does not affect him alone. Just don't get caught up that your spouse's character is your character. Because it's not.
So restating the question, Mr. Eastep, your wife did steal from her employer, correct?
Yes.
He didn't even want to answer that shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, my wife was stealing that bitch. What's up, Queen P?
Right.
Yeah, I heard all them shits. Lick 'em, Lisa. She said they still need to fix his door and fix his gate because he got a song called "Fix My Gate." Please,
Right.
it's called "Fix My Gate" and it's called "Please Fix My Door." They kicked the door in.
Wow. That's crazy.
I think the 400 is a miscount, and the guy did get fired for the miscount too. The nigga did get fired.
Contact with the money?
I noticed money in a coat.
Money, correct?
Yes.
We're restating the question, Mr.
Him alone.
Hold on,
Just don't get.
So restating the question, Mr. Eastep, your wife did steal from her employer, correct?
Yes.
And it was a felony sum of money, correct?
Yes.
Which is over $1,000.
Yes.
And you were part of the search of Mr. Foreman's residence, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever have any contact with the money?
I noticed money in a coat pocket and I pointed it out to Detective Newland.
And is that the money that Mr. Newland testified earlier that was upstairs?
That should have been some of it, yes. I didn't do the collection of it.
You just pointed it out in the pocket?
Yes.
Another officer took it out of the pocket?
I assume.
Okay. Do you remember which officer you pointed it out to?
I told Detective Newland.
So people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and this is the money right here.
$1,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was $5. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of
No, I just know.
$4,390?
I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk. I got high. and I forgot to get that
Yes,
money.
I got
I that suit back up, and that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got.
Yes, it was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, you know, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430. The number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got $4,000 returned, right?
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right, and the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff's was short. It was $5,000 from back when I did that show.
So they short with the number that they
when this search.
Try what? We could do a whole episode on this.
Yeah.
Like this shit should be a whole movie. This Afro Man shit is crazy. What they
It is.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up no longer. It's getting late on the East Coast. It's almost 3. Any final thoughts on anything we talked about tonight, Try? Afro
I think
Man.
Afro Man, what Afro Man did, like I think that was like a brilliant idea for him to you know, and make money off of like a real life situation and use it to his advantage. You know, and you know, so a salute to him.
Yeah, man. This right here is better than J. Cole's. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. This is better than that. That nigga took that shit to trial, bro.
Right.
And was trolling the cops. Trolling them to the point where them niggas said, we gonna sue you for $3.9 million. $3.9 million.
Crazy.
I like that Hit Boy joint too, where he was rapping about the break-in that he had at the studio. Did you see that? That was hard. But this right here takes the cake. Afro Man, American hero, bro. We got to get a movie about this. Damn, boy. And it's a comedy too. It's a comedy. Lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. Oh my God, man. That shit is funny, bro. That shit is funny to me, bro. That's what they get too. That's what they get. And I'm glad the jury saw it the right way. It was like, nah, man, this nigga got freedom of speech, but also y'all shouldn't have been there in the first place. I mean, he's not defaming you. He's making little jokes about you. We see you looking at the pound cake. You so scared that you got your gun out, but you gotta keep taking a glance at that pound cake on that damn table, like your fat ass. Leave that nigga lemon pound cake alone. Yo, shout out to Afro Man. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, I can't believe this nigga took this shit to trial, and I can't believe he wore that damn suit. And it goes with his defense. Like, man, I'm a comedian. You can tell by the suit. Look at this shit. This ain't normal court attire. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga look like he just stepped out the hot tub time machine, my nigga. He went full. He's like the Black Larry Flint right now, bro.
Yo. Larry Flint.
He's like the Black Larry Flint. Remember when the People versus Larry Flint? You ever seen that movie?
I remember, yeah, I saw that.
Freedom of speech. It's a motherfucker, man. Well, that's all I got for this one, man. Let me see. Let me look at my top of the list because this was a long show, but I think we got through all of them. Tank, Tyrese versus Afro Man, Trump, Mystikal, Lil Boosie, JAYZ, Yankee Stadiums. Okay, last one for the chat. Let's go to the survey. Let's see what the survey says. As far as one gotta go, we had Cameron, 50 Cent, Fabulous, and Jadakiss. One gotta go. Who you think the audience chose?
They chose Fabulous.
No, they chose 50.
No?
They got
wow. Like you said.
In this order, 50 Cent, Fabulous, Cameron, then Jadakiss. Jadakiss is safe.
Wow.
Jadakiss, Cameron, and Fab will move to the next round. Cameron, Jadakiss, and Fabulous will move to the next round. One got to go. Be the next one we put in there. Cameron, Fabulous, Jadakiss, and who? Mace, Beanie Siegel.
Mace.
Mace.
Put Mason in.
Put Mason there. One got to go. All right. All right. Plug your show one more time before I let you go, bro.
Yes. It's you can find me on follow me on YouTube, That Ain't Rap Podcast. That's the channel. We go live every Wednesday night, Eastern Standard Time at 8 p.m. Raw Takes Unfiltered on YouTube. That's the other podcast I'm a part of with the homie Movie AV Impulse. Shout out to him. And we go live on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can find me on Instagram at triborough__gigolo.
I'm a gigolo, getting lots of dough. I'm a gigolo.
That was a bop.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. How did I know? How did I know? The homie tried, bro. It's been fun. Well, it's been another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. Like to let the jokes fly. You know why life is serious enough. I hope y'all really enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy bringing you the content. Go and rewind this thing to the beginning, and you will have a good time. It was a little rough at first with this nigga audio. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what we here for. He's like, I don't know nothing about politics. Fuck Donald Trump. That's all I got. Next.
Right. That part. Yep.
So I was like, next episode, I'm going to just sit in the background for 30 minutes and just let you do your thing. Then I'll pull up. I did not know you want. He said, I thought you were just going to talk about the shit. I didn't know I had to get my. I'm here for the hip hop, baby.
Right.
All right, man. Nothing but love and respect on this side. Hey, man. Hey, look, man. Respect is respect gonna cost you everything: your family, your freedom, your finances. Most importantly, your life. Let's show each other love, respect. If we can't do that, just show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we both do fine. Hey, man. I see the top if you make it, man. Hey, drinks require your sleep. Goals require your effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace. Oh, last but not least, sometimes we're going to agree. Sometimes we're going to disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy, homegirl. Never, ever, ever forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
That shit. Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad sound. This is mad now.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Not at all, Dr. Mark. God made this possible, and so did viewers like you. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.